Hello? Okay. Okay, stream working. Hello. Nobody watching this, I know. I know nobody watching this, but I'm gonna play it anyway. This is a game that came out recently, Monster Con. It's the fourth in the series of the Monster Prom games, which are games I really like and I think are super based Sigma epic. So, I'm just gonna play this. Why does it say there's new things in my gallery when this is the first time I booted up the game? What in the Oh, it's just like it's the boring stuff no one gives a ding dang heck about. Okay, understood. Let's just play. Has anyone ever used the online play thing? I don't think anyone has ever. Let's see if there's any new mechanics in this one. I want the voice effects.
Sweet!
Yes! How many of it? There's only one of me. Short game, regular game, long game. I'm going long game. Okay, this is classic. This one's fine, I guess. That's also fine. That one's epic. I don't even need to listen to the other one. SpookyCon. For some, it was just a nerdy convention. But for us, it was 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you would find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Not the last con I went to. Everyone made me feel like a big fat dumb idiot. And I didn't even get to see Tom Kenny there. There was a line for Tom Kenny that was comically longer than every other line. Like, it was so much longer than all of the other lines. Anywhere else, we might have been seen as weirdos and misfits. Here, we could finally feel like no matter who we were, we belonged. Okay, yeah, I want to be Vicky, Brian, freaking Amira, Oz, and I got the DLC characters, Damien, Valerie, forget her name, and Milo. I gotta go with my bae Milo. No, we're not going gold, we're going Milo.
Welcome to an episode of Me at the Con!
Yeah! But as dreamy as SpookyCon was, it also came with its own set of pressures, some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after-party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Did we get a date for that night? I don't think I'm gonna get a date, guys. Gonna be completely straight with you. I don't think I'm getting a date. I think I'm too stupid to get a date. But we'll try. As uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con.
Cool!
Zoe. An Eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic, Liam Prom.
That's an awful idea.
Liam de Lioncourt, 4XX. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
Hooray!
The one I want to have sex with, Doug Campbell, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. Hey, just like me!
Count your days, fuckers!
Ooh, me. Omen, an evil overlord who recently... Omen, an evil overlord, 25? An evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people.
I have the perfect cosplay for that.
I don't like this guy. I want him dead. Nico Sharp, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplaying over shapeshifting, even if they weren't the best at getting... Oh, sorry. I hate this non-binary. Best at getting the character.
Anyway.
And April 1st, 24, a clown idol who was contractually obligated to bottle up her non-camera-ready emotions inside cute mascots. It had to be one of them. But who? It's going to be the slime guy. It's going to be the slime guy. There's not another option. There just isn't another option. We have 4 days to gather up some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and alone the rest of our lives? We'd had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. As we had grown to know ourselves better, we realized that we had felt more confident. Now you'll choose 3 things you like. Each like is tied to one of our several romance options. Whoa, it's like I think this is from like the first game. Okay, your likes will soft lock you into some ROs you'll encounter more often. You can correct this soft lock by meeting the other ROs in the food court, which you'll see later. This feels a lot like the first game, like Monster Camp and Monster Road Trip were both very different from the first game. It seems kind of very similar. I think we even got the same like traits that we need to manage. After the likes phase, you'll be asked to choose it. After the likes phase, you'd be asked to choose a top 3 within a category. You'll choose your first, second, and third favorite option in descending order. This will shape your starting stats. Okay, tell us 3 things you like. Okay, I'm trying to go for big, juicy slime boy. So, what do I think he'd like? Okay, let's think about what everyone else... Magical girls with a twist. That feels... Dark twist. That feels kind of like the scary lady. So, balloon-based sculptures. That's definitely the freaking clown girl. Wholesome memes. That feels like Doug to me. His name was Doug, right? Yeah, his name was Doug. Strategy and tricks for claw machine. Guys, I don't know what that means. I don't know who this is gonna be. Incredibly nuanced villains. That's the scary lady. Yowie. That's Zoe. Role-playing in bed. Role-playing definitely feels like the mimic indie. Pretending you're someone else, mimic. Evil air design, scary lady. Licking metal? Come back to you. Garfield, X Naruto, and enemies. Okay, all 3 of these are Zoe. It's like there's no one else. Maybe that's... Okay, wait. Choose your top 3 favorite fighting game character archetypes. Okay, so... Scary chompy guy. Little punchy lady. Evil scissor guy. Sexy booba lady with lip. And big guy. I feel like Doug would like the big guy. That's just... Okay, first... Then this. Then sexy booba lady. Yeah. We aren't new to all this, so this time we challenge ourselves with a goal other than finding love. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we had been putting off for too long.
Let's make a masterpiece.
Making our own comic. We had so many ideas, and yet we found excuses not to work on them. Man, I feel really fucking called out right now, man. God damn. The con was the perfect setting to go find inspiration and go for it. Hey? Choose your genre. Fighting or romance? I feel like I'm gonna go with that. The fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but we then reminded ourselves of the one thing that always kept us going. That we were young and unafraid. And we were ready to start. That's how they start all these damn games.
I'll show you the way.
Okay.
Wait a second, champ. Yeah, no need to rush into this. We're here to give you some tips on how to do cons the right way. This is the voice I'm doing for Leon, and I'm gonna do it for the rest of the game.
It's great. I feel like Liam's been a love interest in like a lot of the games, and I feel like he's nobody's favorite. He's not my favorite. He's definitely my least favorite out of the original cast of characters.
Think of it as like some sort of tutorial. God knows you could use one of those.
Fuck you, man.
As everyone knows, the main activity of a con is finding love. Yeah, I know it isn't really, but this is Milo we're talking about. Look at them. They're probably aiming to get a date at the big con after party.
Guilty.
Ah, yes, the silence speaks volumes. Well, if you want to get a date, then you better get to know the other person and what they look for in a potential partner. Exactly. Do they share dreams and fears? Are their visions of the world in sync? Are your souls truly compatible? Too complicated. Let's say someone's personality can be defined through 5 traits: smarts, boldness, creativity, charm, and fun. Let's call them stats. It sounds cooler and more video game. It's almost like this is a video game we're playing. It's a tad reductive, but let's work with that.
Are they getting murdered over there? Damn. What the? Hold on, one sec.
I'm back.
Okay, putting headphones back on. Then you have to ask yourself, is your fun high enough for someone who loves to party? Is your boldness low enough for someone who likes peace and quiet?
Sometimes people are even more ambiguous. They may like someone who's just balanced. The point is, everyone has their standard stat standards. If by some chance you want to go to the party by yourself, which is a totally valid option if that's your jam, don't think you'll be exempt from managing your stats. You can still fail at it.
I can fail at being a loser? Oh, god damn. Stop getting murdered over there. Okay.
There's far more stuff to keep in mind. Let's cover that later, okay? There was a panel I wanted to check out. Sounds good, and I have to rehearse the next tutorial. Have fun, Milo!
Okay, let me think. What does Doug like? I feel like he's gonna like charm. But what would be charming? Okay, we have the merch hall. I'm trying to think about. I feel like merch hall would up creativity. Wait, no. The main stage would probably up creativity. Then the lobby. Merch hall. Man, this game's I don't know what to do. Okay, hotel and outdoors. Okay, community zone. Smarts. That's smarts. People are talking about things. That's smarts. Main stage creativity. Hotel and outdoors. Maybe that's charm? Lobby. Merch Hall might be fun. Or maybe I'm gonna go lobby. You're at the lobby when some random person mistakes you for a friend of a friend who apparently has met twice in his life. You are too shy to correct him, so you hang out for a couple hours. It's when he's insisting to add you to a New Year's Eve party group chat that you finally decide to gather the bravery needed to explain that you are not who he believes you are. Better late than never again? Here, have 2 boldness. He still adds you to the group chat. Well, you know. Okay, so this is boldness. You, Liam, and Nico decide to visit Omen and Doug. Doug! That's who we want to be with. While they get their con volunteer hours at assisting first aid booth. It's going smoothly until... Okay, what's this guy's voice? Somebody help me. I can't breathe. I've got a gaping chest wound.
Holy moly!
I love this guy. Man, this guy's awesome. Holy moly. Lay down here, sir. I'll page the on-site doctor right now.
Paging Dr. Nico.
I don't want to give this guy a cool voice. I don't like him. I'm just going to read it in my normal voice. Don't worry, Dr. Nico can provide some first aid and some TV-worthy brooding until the real doc shows up. Let's see that wound. The cosplayer lifts his cardboard armor to reveal his completely uninjured chest.
What's going on here? Is this a prank?
No, I'm really hurt. I'm the Shadowy Knight, and I was fighting an epic battle against the Dark Emperor. He stabbed me in my lung with the Sword of Midnight, and...
Let me stop you right there. Make-believe is fun and all, but this is the first real aid booth for real injuries. Quit wasting our time.
But Liam, cosplay is a serious art form. Sometimes you have to get so deep into character, it's hard to get back out.
Sounds legit.
If this guy got wounded in a cosplay battle, the wound may look fake to you, but it's very real to him. He can feel the pain in his thespian soul.
I have a thespian soul too, but I still know that this is not a real wound.
And we're not real doctors, which makes us qualified to treat it.
Well, I've heard worse.
That makes sense. And sadly, the volunteer manager didn't teach us how to do first aid on a wounded soul. Now it's up to you, Milo. Hurry up and treat the cosplayer's fake wound. You can fake bleed out at any time. Okay. What would Doug like? Also, why has Omen not said jack shit this whole interaction? Okay. His imaginary lung's been punctured. You'll need a lung donation from his imaginary friend. Treat him by drawing a badass looking scar on him. That's the only reason action heroes fight in the end, to get badass looking scars. Okay, I'm going with imaginary friend. Okay, should I prep the imaginary friend for surgery somehow?
It will be hard to operate on an entity that only exists on imaginary terms. Luckily, I have a spell for that. Milo, recite the spell on page 18 of this grimoire. My spell casting is not what it used to be.
You chant the words on the page because why not? A person materializes in the empty cot near the injured cosplayer.
What's happening? Where am I?
We brought you to the real world so we can donate your lung to your non-imaginary friend here. It's life or death!
What? That's insane. I'm not imaginary. I don't even know that guy.
Ha, this must be pre-surgery confusion. The stress is fogging her mind.
There is no time to calm her down. We need that lung.
Omen stabs the woman in the chest and expertly carves out a lung.
Omen, was that really a spell to bring an imaginary friends to life? Or did you just summon a random person here?
How should I know? Milo recited the spell. I would never be found guilty in a court of law.
Yuck, Omen. Why'd you give me the lung? Now my hands are slimy and sticky. Stop it, all of you. I was just playing. I didn't mean for it to get this far. Oh no, the patient is starting to break character! This is critical now! Quick, Doug, the lung! Nico slices the cosplayer open and stuffs the lung inside his chest. Now both he and the imaginary friend die in horrible pain.
Are you satisfied now, Nico?
Can't save them all.
No, but that's the tragedy of medicine. You can't save them all. You lose 2 creativity and gain +1 fun. Because everything is so much more fun with imaginary friends. Even if they're dead, maybe they weren't imaginary friends at all to begin with.
Right after I touch up my makeup.
Oh, okay.
Wait a second, it's time for a new episode of Tutorials with Liam and Zoe. Yes, we realize we explained the importance of managing stats, but we didn't cover how to manage them properly. Exactly! Stats can be managed in a number of ways, but let's cover the most important one. That'd be experiencing the sort of absurd and exciting locations that usually
I need to read that again. Oh man, my brain, it's so, oh man. I don't even know what to do anymore. My life is a lie.
That'd be experiencing the sort of absurd and exciting adventures that usually take place when you visit a location. Let's call these experiences events for short. Normally, during an event, you face a conflict you must solve by choosing between 2 potential solutions. What you choose will define you as a person. If you choose a smart option, you'll gain smarts. Yeah, if you choose to punch a bear, that'd be quite bold of you, so you gain boldness. But stats are also lost when choosing an option. Every path not taken is a stat lost. Which is to say, if you choose the smart option instead of punching the bear, you gain smarts but lose boldness. Just try not to punch the bear, okay? Liam, let Milo punch a bear if that's who they are as a person. Anyway, there are a few more ways of managing stats, like, Liam, let's write those down in the manual or something. I really want to go check out those limited figurines I told you about. True, we can keep giving you tips later, yes? In the meantime, don't get yourself killed.
Okay, so going to the lobby increased my boldness. What's gonna increase my charm? I'm gonna test out hotel and outdoors. Okay. Since you have some time off, you decide to hone your drawing skills by drawing some fan art. You draw Son Goku, but you give him boobs! What a creative reinterpretation. That's so Sigma. I'll drink to that. Then you draw a Splash Kaboom with a twitch. You add boobs and name it Splash Kaboobs. You're on a roll. Man, I don't know. Man, if that would be so funny if I knew who Splash Kaboom was. Let me just look that up. Oh, it's saying it's a mini game from how'd you add boobs to a mini game from Legend of Zelda Wind Waker? Finally, you draw Misato from Evangelion. You turn her into a green-skinned biomechanical symbiote, and you make her blonde. You also give her a second pair of boobs. You deserve +2 creativity for your successful boobs drawing. Wait, I thought the main stage would be creativity. Then what the fuck is me charm, man? I love boob storming, but man, I'm stumped. You get back to the hotel rooms for a bit, but you find Doug and Nico doing a sort of guided meditation while Omen naps. Oh, he took off his shirt. Yeah, looking good. Battleship, oh man, messed it up again. I'll never get it at this rate. You ask what the it he is trying to get is, because so far you've got no clue. We're training. You know the game Battleship? I signed up for a tournament later today, but all the competitors are super intense.
Tattoos and scars everywhere. They kept saying really smart sounding things like, yes, I used to favor the red sea rat opening, but I've been far more inclined with the tropical storm gambit as of late.
And they all had really brightly colored hair. Not a single disposable background color character in sight.
Doug was a bit nervous since he technically doesn't have hair,
But I told him not to worry. There's no challenge that can't be overcome with a quick training arc.
Nico, I can't sleep through your foolishness any longer. Doug doesn't need friendship. He needs tutelage from an expert military commander. Me. Let's head to the port. I need to inspect your battleship fleet if I am to give you proper naval advice.
There actually aren't any real battleships involved. You use these little game pieces, you see?
And we wage battle by throwing them at each other with violence?
It's not really a real battle either. We mostly just say letters and numbers at each other.
What?
Well, that's stupid.
Let's try meditation again. You were super close to cracking it. I had to know. I think I might need something more if I want to stand a chance. Milo, do you have any good battleship tactics?
Do I?
Peeking at the opponent's grid. The game provides such weak protection from peeking that you can't understand why no one's exploited this already. Terrible idea, you're gonna get kicked out of the thing. Emotional warfare. Every time they hit one of your ships, tell the opponent the names of the naval officers they just killed. Holy shit. That's evil. That is pure evil. We're kicking now. You decide to practice by having Nico play against Doug and execute his map. Okay, I'm gonna start with B4. Hit! Rest in peace, Captain Pollard. She was a beloved leader, and only a week from retirement. What? I don't care. It's a made-up person, right? Sure, tell that to his wife. I just had to ring the family. Maybe you could give the news? Hello, Mrs. Pollard? I'm afraid my friend Doug here has something to tell you. Holy shit. No, I'm not good at phone calls. Oh, God. Hello? I'm very sorry, but your husband here...
Cease your whimpering and get on with blowing up innocents. Make your next move.
Okay. B5. Hit again! That was our doctor, Mr. Stevens. He was a peaceful man and only joined the Navy to search for his missing brother.
No relatives to call for this one.
I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. Oh my God.
Go again, Doug. Try to get another doctor.
Oh man, so mean. I'm gonna go for... Gosh, I hope I miss. B6? You sank my battleship. He's country now. You sank my battleship! Everyone aboard perished, including Tommy Parker. He was only 17, lied about his age to fight for his country.
17, huh? Doesn't that basically make you some kind of child murderer, Doug?
No! I didn't mean to. I surrender. No more bloodshed, please.
I like this strategy. Effective. And you get to see your opponent cry.
Doug, this is amazing. I can't wait for you to destroy this competition with this new strat. I don't think I want to play this game anymore. Gosh, what a it's so cool. You gain +2 charm for relying on emotional warfare, but lose -2 fun. In time, Doug's desire to win at something will trump the guilt of murdering fictional people.
You reap what you sow, darling.
Okay. What ups my charm? Oh. Sorry, my nose is all stuffy right now. Main stage is the only thing I can think of right now. Sorry, I gotta go clear my nose. Holy garbage. go to the main stage. Go to the main stage to watch a panel on how to make a successful comic. Step 1. Good artists copy. Great artists steal. Seems easy enough. There are a lot of great comics out there to steal from, like Spider-Man. Step 2. Write about what you know. You know plenty about Spider-Man. The future of your comic looks bright. Step. Add sharks. Sharks are cool. Oh, shit, you don't know that much about sharks. More research will be needed. Still, maybe there's a spider shark comic by Milo in the future. You gain +2 smarts from all you've learned. What gives me charm? That's the only stat I want, because I think it will help me with... I don't even know if it's going to help me with him. I could be completely wrong about that. Like, I could just be 100% off base. You're going to watch a taping of a new viral game show. A lucky few audience members will even get to choose to play. Oh, it's the Interdimensional Prince.
Welcome to Suddenly Game Show Trolley Trials. I'm your handsome host, the Interdimensional Prince. Our first contestant is the slimy sweetie in seat 8038C.
Slime to meet you.
Wow, I can't believe this is happening. It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Your Highness.
It must be. Now, up on the screen, you'll see a trolley speeding up towards 5 tied-up captives. Is this the trolley prop? We're doing the trolley prop. Okay.
Oh no, I don't think Doug can handle this.
The lever can redirect the trolley to a track with only one person tied on it. Will you pull the lever, contestant 1?
What?
What? Is this lab? Are those real people or you can die? Why do I have to choose who dies?
Oopsie.
Oh man, my nose. Oh fuck, my nose is so stuffy. Ew. Friggin' allergies are kicking my butt.
Oopsie, you ran out of time. Your inaction kept you from having to choose, but resulted in the deaths of 5 people. No points for you.
Oh god. What have I done?
Next contestant.
The undefeated Roman.
Yes, 'tis I. So, tell me, who all keep you tied to the tracks? Have they robbed you somehow?
Are any of them doctors? Omen, what do you have against the medical profession? Like, she just hates doctors for some reason. I don't get it.
I'm not sure. Suppose the man at the end is wearing what could be a lab coat. Then I shall subject his true group to trolley side. I do not care for doctors. Wrong answer. Stupid justification. 0 points. Next contestant.
Oh, fuck, where do I get the clown girl voice? Oh, man, I can't think of anything. Oh, man, my brain's blanking.
According to classical utilitarianism, we must prioritize the good of the many and redirect the trolley to the... Hold on, let me give a goofier voice. With only one person on it. Pull the lever, Prince!
Correct. And so fast, too. Congratulations.
Then I turn the trolley around and kill the other 5 people, too.
What? Why?
You silly
Isn't the
goose.
point of this game to kill the most people? Silly goose.
No, that's not the objective.
It seems there's been a bit of a misunderstanding, so I'll let you change your answer if you want.
Nah, I'm good.
That just leaves one more contestant, Milo in seat 39C. Will you pull the hypothetical lever?
Okay. Use your phone a friend lifeline so you can defer responsibility to someone else. Defund the trolley infrastructure of this hypothetical city. It has only brought terrible transportation, several dead people, and no ethical clarity. I mean, yeah. I think I'm gonna go with that one.
Oh my! That was a super secret correct answer! It's also the only answer that puts an end to this program. I don't know how to feel about this.
Oh, okay.
Wait, how did you win without killing anybody? That seems counterintuitive.
Marlowe's a winner because they saved everyone. In this dilemma, and every dilemma that could have been, they are a hero.
This is what it takes to be a hero. Pass.
Fuck the haters. Hold on, I gotta turn down the mic gain on this bitch. Which one's the gain? Is this the gain? Nope, that's the volume. Is this the gain? Is it turning things down? Yeah. No, that's 2 down. That's the perfect amount of down. It's not often that you get to be the hero and get the interdimensional prince fired in one day. Win-win. Over the next few weeks, you meet with city planners, government officials, and trolley operators, dismantling the whole establishment. God knows why you're qualified to do all this, but God knows why this city's public transport relied on killing innocent people in the first place, so whatever. By the end of it, you've made a huge difference. City papers can't stop singing your praises. Citizens finally freed from horrific, omnipresent threat of being tied to trolley tracks at any moment. Philosopher Society at a loss. Now the trolleys are no longer offering interesting ethical dilemmas to discuss. Interview with retired trolley operator. I can still hear their screams. You gain +2 smarts. Oh, I lost my chart.
Magnificent.
Okay, okay. Am I gonna figure out, does the community zone up my chart? Ooh, spooky. You see an empty spot at a tabletop RPG game session, so you sit down without thinking twice. This game is really weird. The board is just a bunch of letters, and you all play at the same time by moving up. The fuck is a planchette? Hold on, let me look that up, then Google. Oh, it's the thingy, oh, they're using it on a Ouija board, because a planchette is the thing you put on a Ouija board. Oh man, it's on a Ouija board. So, okay. Guess when it's done, you're not sure who won, but you got to talk with your late great-grandfather. I guess that's fun, right? Okay, so I've managed to go to every single location to offer every stat, except for charm. Man, I'm not good at this game. Omen and Doug are assigned to have the... So I guess Omen and Doug are the two that I've sort of been assigned to be around. Omen and Doug are assigned to the judge competition tarot tournament. You and Zoe have time to kill and decide to tag along. Yo, judges, we need a ruling over
Doug,
here.
con
What's
volunteer?
the problem? I ran a competitive tarot club in middle school, so I can probably help. My opponent cheated. He played a 9 of wands. My opponent cheated. He played a 9 of wands, which can only be played if the fortune phase is in the future position. Unless I have an elliptical cosmic guardian on the battlefield, which I do. She's lying to try to get me disqualified. Okay. I have no idea what Marcella's wars mean. That has changed a lot since my day. Well, but I got a copy of the rulebook. It's only 75 pages long. I bet I'll get the gist of it if I speed read. BRB. Who played this card here? I admire its avatar's
Hey, player, it's my Mercury.
I see. You should win. The Mercury avatar is hot. Both in the most attractive way and the closest planet to the sun way.
Ooh, what about this one? What's this guardian called?
Venus, according to the text printed beneath that boobily-breasted bust of a cosmic woman.
Yeah, she's sexy. I ship her with Mercury. Their ship name will be Summer 11. All of this is irrelevant to the card game. I decided to make this person Australian.
Are you for real?
Their love isn't irrelevant to me.
This conversation is currently cutting into your valuable flirting with your friends time. Figure out which player cheated so everyone will move on. Liar, liar, pants on fires, right? Throw a lit match on the player's pants and see who burns. Conduct a karma audit on the alleged cheater to see if his karma has recently been deducted from him. Okay, that's the smarter option, but this one's funnier. So, would it be morally permissible to light someone on fire in this context?
I mean, the saying does go like that, and I don't think it's evil if it's in the name of investigation.
Yes!
Yes! Give me some matches.
Omen lights both of the players' pants on fire. They howl and writhe in burning agony. Did not mean to open the backlog.
Gasp indeed. Fire is so good.
Oh no, I was gasping at the plot twist. Both of them cheated!
Gag upon your
Horrors.
bitter failure.
Despicable. You deserve your fate. You filthy cheaters.
Let's use this as a teachable moment to remember that cheaters never prosper, Omen.
I see that clearly now. We should have more teachable moments involving fire. I found the rule! The elliptical garden does allow the Nana waltz to be played during the fortune phase, but not if Venus is also in play. He did cheat!
Yeah, duh, they both cheated. Look, they're both liars with flammable pants.
Golly.
Oh, God.
Honestly, I think you're better off not playing this game anymore, bud. Just look what happened to these two.
You all decide to treat yourselves to some takoyaki to celebrate being great judges. Gain +2 boldness, but lose smarts. Well, who fucking needs to be smart anymore, you know? Okay, what's this one? Oh, it's lunchtime.
Who wants a refreshment?
Okay, welcome to the food. Oh, it's the narrator. Oh man, I wish I could date the narrator. Welcome to the food court. You'll be visiting this place twice per month. Ah, yes, the tutorial will be delivered by me, the narrator. Tutorials explained by the characters are fun and immersive, but as the narrator, I have the power to go straight to the point. For example, I can tell you that just by pressing tab, you can access useful info. Just showing me the... Ooh, what's this? This part right here. Or that you can consult the dialogue history by either pressing H or mouse wheel up. Huh. Okay. Cool, huh? Now back to the food court. Food court terms are about getting to know the one person you take to the pond after party. Even if that means getting to know yourself. There are 5 tables you can choose from. 3 of the tables are populated by 6. 3 of the tables are populated by the 6 romance options you picked. One of the tables lets you to call several guests who are essentially alternative tables. Finally, there's a table for you to sit alone. These tables are tied to their own mechanics. As usual, our jam is obscuring said mechanics a bit so you can focus on the narrative side of this experience. By playing, you can slowly but steadily learn how everything works. Okay. Alright, my nose is still stuck. By playing, you can slowly... Okay. But if that's not your style, we've added helpful info and explanations of everything in the manual. Feel free to check it out. Just keep in mind that each table only allows for one player. Now, go choose a seat. Okay? Okay, I'm assuming this is the sit alone table, and this is the alternate date option. So, I'm still going for Doug, so I'm sitting next to my favorite and least favorite. I want to sit with Doug. So, you want to go on a date, huh? As we've said, these mechanics are covered in the manual. But there's one little thing we wanted to cover here. You see some peppers on the dates. They're a sort of spicy. This is like declaring your preference of the spiciness when you're pursuing a date. It doesn't affect the date itself, but the ending will get if they succeed. The art might be the same, the narrative will. 0 peppers will make the ending more platonic. 1 and 2 peppers will be ending somewhere between romantic and suggestive. making ending. Just keep in mind that choosing a low amount of peppers won't affect the content of the secret endings, which might be naughty. I want the naughty ending. Okay, now you're truly prepared to go on your first date. Okay. Well, why are these two options locked? Man. Alright, I'm going for the full sex option. You Doug have a great dream. Play a new Euro game that Doug backed on Start Kicker. After 2.5 hours of trying to understand the rules, you discover that the game is more fun when you just build towers with pieces. That's true. Next time you're playing a board game, fuck the rules. Just stack the pieces on top of each other, and then have fun time. It's so simple. Congrats! You reinvented Jenga with extra steps. At least you still have fun with Doug. Ooh. It's day 2! Maybe I'll finally figure out how to
Time to expand my brand.
It's time to work on the comic. As your creative mentors, we've prepared a very original questions that will spur extraordinary ideas. We've written 2 per day. You're welcome. Once the exercise is done, you might see no comic.
Just yet.
You have to trust the process, Milo. Your efforts will come to fruition by the end of the comic. Totally. And you can choose how you choose to answer the exercises will impact the script of the resulting comic. I recommend that you remember every option that you choose during this exercise to better savor its impact once you get to see the resulting comic. There's more to these exercises. The choices will shape you as a person, which is to say they will.
That's a long voice.
Which is to say they will affect your stats. You'll feel these changes each time you solve one of the exercises. And there's one last thing I love about creative work. When several people collaborate, it changes all of them as a group. That's right. My personal advice is that even if one person is answering an exercise, the whole group should discuss it. To be clear, you'll gain a lot of this that tied to the chosen option, but you'll lose the stats tied to the options not chosen. Okay. These stats will equally affect all players. Well, good thing I have no friends. I'm doing a dance right now. You can't see it, but I'm doing it, trust me. Oh yeah, I'm gonna click to continue. Shush that voice. It's breaking the immersion. Anyway, enough procrastinating. Zoe is right. It's time to work on your craft. Hold this pencil and let the mind run you. Love isn't the only thing you're chasing in this star. You've also got a comic to finish. Hell yeah. It's time to brainstorm. Hell yeah. Alright. What trend from the early 2000s should come back already? Only needing to learn like 3 memes and 4 slang words to sound cool? Delicious tobacco. Trend die out. People actually seeking revenge? Wearing pants. I'm going for wearing pants. Shit, that's not what I'm wearing. What's the strongest asset on a first date? You taste like a pumpkin spice latte. You have strong, graceful wings. You can transform into a tiger. Your eyes are soulless, almost as empty as they two sexy empty holes. I'm going for it. I think I'm gonna go for this one. Fuck! I didn't want that one either. Man, why am I so bad at this game?
Right after I touch up my makeup.
Stop right there. This is the stat police. I'm here to test your knowledge on stat knowledge. Fuck, I said knowledge twice, but it was only in the sentence once. Yeah, I can stop playing video games forever. Just kidding. It's us, Zoe and Liam, renowned creators of verified hot people, and knowledgeable tutorial dispensers. We thought we've been giving Milo exquisite tips on how to manage that. But how easy is it to know which option plays to which set? Yeah, some options will be easy to interpret, like how punching a bear feels like a very bold thing to do. But some will be a bit more nuanced and might be harder to tie in towards. Which is why we've written the specifics to every stat in the manual for you to check, which will be available within the customer. So even if an option might not feel tied to a specific stat, or even more than one, you just gotta take your time and analyze what's the biggest clue within an option. Which stat relates to that specific clue? Why am I doing Joker for him now? You wanna know how I got these smart even Or, you know what, just ignore stats and choose whichever option feels more interesting to you. Live, fail, have fun. I must agree with Zoe here. Try not to fail, just try not to fail too much.
I'm a party pooper. Fuck ass vampire ass. Step out into the sunlight, burn up like some garlic. Fuck ass bitch.
Meh, let's go play some DDR so I can see you fail too much.
Fucking read that so much.
Yeah, let's go. But don't seem to be surprised that you're us.
I'm just not gonna read anything he says.
See you around, Milo.
Yeah, Liam can die for all I care. Same thing with the box. Okay, this has to give you challenge. You find some teenagers selling their own fanzine. Oh, so cute. Check them out. They're just awful. As far as you remember, you had better taste when you were their age. To show them how it's done, make your own zine right in front of them. You're a mentor. Leave it on their stand so they can sell it. They don't seem to like you, but that awesome zine nets you +2 charm. Yes! That's right, it gave me the charm I wanted. Afterward, you're walking. Sorry for the gross noises. Afterward, you're walking to the food trucks. You pass Doug carrying them.
Yellow.
Hey, Milo. What do you think of my new boomerang?
It's, certainly a boomerang. It sure is. Freaking love this thing. Boomeranging is gonna be my new passion from now on. Why? Because boomerangs are so cool. You throw them, and they always come right back to you. Watch, I'll show you. All right, let's see him throw it. Doug throws the boomerang. Fuck. That's so sad.
Huh?
I don't. I think I know what I did wrong. What's it? Doug goes to retrieve his boomerang. Okay, let's try this again. Return to me, my friend. It's fine. Third time's a charm. I can do this. Can't watch Doug truck back and forth to get the boomerang anymore. It's too sad. Let's be easier way to make it okay. Right. If found, please return to Doug on the boomerang. Stop being murdered over there, Jesus. It'll mix badassery of boomerangs with the wholesomeness of trusting people's kindness. Has he tried throwing it straight upwards? So much easier. I'm gonna go with this.
Good thinking.
Oh, good idea. Should I have my last name and address to it too? No, don't do that. Nah, you don't want to be the first guy to get docked by a boomerang. Okay, but I'm at least gonna glue a picture of myself on it so people know who I am. Nothing's gonna go far, so whoever picks it. It's not like it's gonna go so far that whoever picks it up can't see me from a distance. Doug writes the message and glues a picture of himself to the boomerang. Now let's try this one more time. Ha ha, little guy. Doug throws the boomerang right into the old wood. Doug, you can't do that. really good throw, at least. It was, wasn't it? I don't know if I didn't hit anyone. What you don't know can't hurt you. Wanting a snack? I'm starving. You and Doug head for the food trucks and get sharks. You know, Milo, I've been thinking, maybe it's not so bad that I lost the boomerang. It wasn't that cool, right? That, no, totally. In fact, I was thinking,
Hey, you there. You're Doug, right? I found your boomerang.
you did? Thank you so much. Where'd you find it?
It hit me in the head while I was on the bus. At first I was pissed, but then the boomerang and I went on this crazy misadventure. Well, I won't bore you with the details. The point is, I was searching for its owner, and I found you. Take good care of this thing, okay? It's a keeper.
Finally give the snake voice. I will. Thanks again. Have a great day.
Whoa!
You believe
That was
it,
so
Milo?
cool!
It must be a sign that I'm destined to master boomerang after. That I'm destined to be a boomerang master after all. Looks like this boomerang fixation won't be off the menu anytime soon. This is game +2 charm for helping Doug, but you also learned Hey, I thought that was a very smart plan. You're just a fucking hater. I'm actually the right one here. And you can finally suck my toes.
I'll show you the way.
You know what? How about instead of doing that, I go clear my nose because it's so stuffy. Brainworm's back. Tell no one because I don't want anyone else to see this stream. You know who you are who's watching. You know who you are. Alright, now we're actually going to go to this one. There's an auction going on at the community zone. They're auctioning the original notebook from Death Note, starting at $100 monster dollars. Ooh! You could kill so many people with that notebook. So you yell, 200 monster dollars! Everyone in this con is broke as fuck, so you get that notebook. To make sure no one steals it, you decide to write your name in it. Oh shit, you're gonna die! 40 seconds later, nothing happens. Death Note isn't real, dum-dum. Still had +2 fun by playing pretend Death Note. No, that's all that matters. Doug invited you to a competitive tarot trading comp. I thought we stopped doing that, man. Went so poorly last time. We set people on fire. They died. Doug invited you to a competition, to a competitive tarot trade party. Fucking idol. You brought Omen and April along in the hopes that they can provide some bartering with us.
Golly!
Wow, this is so pitiful, Roman. I don't even know who to trade with first. Hope no one scams me.
Good day, my friend. I see you have a tarot reverse card. I'll trade you a pride card for it.
I give this guy a creepy voice because look at him. Fucker has a ponytail. I don't know. First cards are pretty rare. Prides are kind of weak.
Pride was weak before last September's expansion, man. Now they've countered all its debuffs, and Pride's all the rage.
Liar! Doug, do not give him your reverse tarot cards. You want to keep those. They're only gonna appreciate in value. Oh yeah, last September's expansion. Definitely up to date on that. Okay, I'll trade you my reverse for perfect bye! Am I misunderstanding this bizarre situation, or did we just get scammed?
Yes.
Fear not, pathetic mortals.
Worry not, Doug. Auntie Omen will fix it.
Where did I put my stabbing knife?
No, don't stab him. Why am I country now too?
Ah, yes!
Oh, who's this?
An insulin overdose is much harder to convict. Jabbing with this EpiPen.
April, my dear, I love the way you pretend to think. Oh, I love the way you pretend not to think.
I misread the line. I don't think murdering him would be very good sportsmanship. Maybe you could teach me to be a more confident barterer instead. You three never seem to back down from a challenge. That's certainly true, and you're not going to start today. What could Doug do to improve his bartering game? Clear communication is key. Just ask, you scared me? Just out of curiosity. That's a good idea. That's the idea I would do. Enroll in university to get a bachelor's degree in international trade. It has the word trade in it, so it should work. Nope, that's boring. We're doing this one. That makes sense. Honesty is the best policy.
Genius.
It also has a viable misdirection. It is also a viable misdirection tactic. They will be so caught off guard by your candor that they will blurt out the truth.
There's the same guy from before. Let's diss this out. I'll offer another trade.
Hey, pal. You wouldn't have to have a wheel of fate, would ya? I'll trade you the rules card for it.
I might, but first I have a question. Are you scamming me, sir? Just out of curiosity. You watch as the scammer began to sweat. You can see the internal conflict waging within him, but he wilts under Doug's innocent gaze.
Hey, shit. Yeah. For scamming you. Sorry.
Well, I'll be hunged. It actually worked.
Right.
So, what do we do now? Shit, I didn't plan that far ahead. Time to improvise! Apparently, Omen's version of improvisation is stabbing the guy in the stomach. Well, he did scam Doug, so, you know, his life is basically worth nothing. It's like his life doesn't even matter.
Sorry, I panicked.
It's okay, you're just trying to scam me. Stabbing him is basically self-defense. See, Doug, we're corrupting him morally. This is my goal all along.
Hungry.
Is that fucking Garfield balloon?
Look at all that blood. Fuck, I'm craving steak. I hate Mondays.
Totally random idea. You guys want to celebrate our victory by getting some food? Doug grabs the scammer's cards, and you all leave. April keeps eyeing and turning the corpse, but you're too busy gaining charm and losing smarts to think too much of it. I need to make sure not to get too stupid, though. If you're too stupid, then you forget. Man, I'm already too stupid.
Right after I touch up my makeup.
Okay, so I'm going to briefly get a little not stupid. Game post-mortem Domino. You sit down to watch a post-mortem discussion of the game Domino. You learn that the first iteration had no pieces at all, which made playing quite difficult. The seventh iteration adds the crucial rule that forbids you from eating your own pieces. An hour later, you know more about Domino than anyone in your age group, which actually isn't that hard, but still, +2 smarts for you. See, I'm a smart thing. Then, you meet up with Doug, Zoe, and Omen to get autographs from a famous anime actor.
Oh, how
This is
dull.
asinine. Obtaining some random motherfucker's signature is not worth waiting for an hour and 45 minutes in line.
Honest, I feel Omen right now. I want to feel Omen right now. What? Who said that? Oh, is that how long we've been here? We're gonna miss the panel I wanted to see.
Shit, you're right. There's only one thing to do. You gotta cut the line.
Oh, the cutting is so mean.
It's the only way to get the autograph and see the panel.
We literally have no other choice here. I could be persuaded to do something mean. Would that this not taint my redemption?
Well, you were bent on world domination before. Line cutting is less evil than that.
That's character growth, baby.
Oh,
What about me?
jeez.
I never did evil stuff before. Is this my character?
Nope. For you, Doug, this is an unexpected, but welcome anti-hero limit that makes you more complex and cool.
Oh, nice.
But Zoe, you're also in the redemption arc program. Is this also progressing to a lesser evil?
You and Zoe lock eyes, recalling her past attempts of destroying all of reality.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And line cutting it is, but how will you do it without getting called out? Plant fake memories in the stranger's subconscious that you're all old friends to make them think they were saving a place in line for you. Just start a second line. If anyone dares question your room, just last and say, "Ha! Of course you wouldn't know about the VIP line." I like it that way. It feels more classy.
I like this idea.
Excellent idea. I love lying and making others feel inferior to me.
Are you sure we can pull it off, though? Being a VIP member seems wicked cool. Like 12 levels of coolness at least. I don't think I can swing that.
Sure you can. You just gotta fake it till you make it. Coolness is 95% aura and 5% awesome sunglasses.
You all walk up and insert a VIP line next to the regular.
Excuse me, you just cut all of us? Aw, you didn't get invited to the VIP line. How embarrassing for you.
What? I've never heard of this. What qualifies someone to get a VIP line invite?
Pathetic.
Not being a lame fucking loser like yourself.
Only someone who's not cool enough for the VIP line would even think to ask that question.
But why do you four get to be here? You don't look that cool. After a moment's hesitation, Doug reaches into his pocket and slips on some dark sunglasses. What about now, bitch? Yo, get him, Doug! Doug cursing while wearing sunglasses is easily the coolest shit anyone's ever seen. It's cool enough to convince security to let you VIPs get your autographs first. Then you all head to the panel. Con etiquette. How to con the right way. The irony is lost on you, but you still gain +2 charm and lose -2 smiles. Okay, so I'm still getting
Smile for
dumber.
the camera.
I feel like I'm getting dumber with you. Yeah, I'm getting stupider with the time I do it. Might be a sign I should stop and slow down. No. You're in front of the hotel wasting time. The taxi stops right in front of you because why else would you be standing there doing nothing? You're too embarrassed to tell the driver, so you get in there and he takes you for a ride. Wow, the city is great. Skyscrapers, that's not a word. Sorry, that's not a word that people say. Suspicious holes in the ground? No wonder they set up the con here. This is truly one of the top cities worldwide. Too bad these locations aren't in the game. There's no art of them. But you can imagine them in your head and gain +2 creativity in the process. Ah, I see what they did there. You head back into the hotel room with Liam and Omen and walk in on Doug letting the Spooky Con mascot use his laptop. Guys, I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Oh, hi
Hey
there.
guys, I'd like you to meet my friend Papa. He's helping me get a better life.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we got to chatting outside because I was talking how much I love comics and movies because you can live vicariously through the characters. He said he knows a way for me to live a new life in a real life. We just have to swap ideas. Oh no. Oh no, Doug, you're getting scammed, my boy. Doug, don't do that, no. He's almost done using my birth certificate and social security number to make a pretend ID with my name and his face on it.
Stop it.
Don't fucking let him do that. He's stealing your identity.
No, it's swapping identities with me. Don't worry, it's an even trade.
Yep, I get Doug's clean criminal records, and he gets a daily call from my parole officer.
Ah.
Fear not, man. I have an idea.
Omen snatches Doug's laptop out of Pomfrey's hands and throws it out the window. Oh man, you asshole! Doug needed that.
Hey, I was using that. I'm not leaving until I get a new identity.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nope.
It's not fair. He tried to scam you.
I said he could have a new identity, and I'm just not on my word. Do you have a spare identity he could have? Milo? Put your years of experience into creating amazing TTRPG characters sheets to work. It's the same thing, but illegal. Trust in That's not a word. I'm just gonna click the first option because that other word I don't respect it as a word. So
That makes no sense.
That wouldn't even work. Character sheets have no legal bearing on.
okay, Polygon, you can either do a melee build, a caster build, or a healer build. Well, which one sounds the most fun? I guess melee.
Melee is good, but it's weak. But it's weaker without a party. I recommend balancing yourself with some healing spells, or at least a toughness feat. Why do you
care? I thought you said this would not work.
Well, but if you're all gonna do dumb shit, you should at least do it well.
Time to pick your class and stats. What do you want to be proficient in, buddy?
Guess being good at stealing and avoiding the cops would be pretty great for me.
Rogue it is then.
Ooh, that sounds good. Can I be a rogue instead of a reformed?
No.
Now you gotta pick your name. This is critical. A good name can make or break your TTRPG experience.
I know. You got any idea? Unfortunately, I've already chosen the best name in existence. It is not too late for you to take a second prize and become Omen Jr.
Satisfied, Omen Jr. needs to register his creative character sheet at the DMV. You gain +2 creativity for helping him remake himself, but you lose +2. Man, I'm gonna be like mentally disabled by the end of this. It's just the smart options aren't very funny, so I don't want to pick them.
Going live in 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah, I got it. If they did this another day. That's pretty hot. Okay, we're going to smart. Post TTRTV. Hey, we were just talking about those. Beige Mage, Druid 2, Guy with a Gun, Rogue? Can't remember. You sit down and watch a panel about new proposed TTRPG classes. There are tons of cool options like Insurance Salesperson, Horse with Knife Shoes, and I am Steve. My name is Steve. Chicken Jockey, Flinted Steel. Your mind is bursting with new TTRPG world building and ideas to counter Steve's naturally overpowered abilities, giving you +2 smarts. Afterward, you, Omen, April, and Doug go to see an orchestra performance to perform the score from Skyrim. That's awesome. I would love to see that in real life because, let's be honest, Skyrim probably has one of the best video game scores ever. Like, you ever listen to that shit? You listen to the oh, come on. Shit's based as hell. Okay. Now all you need to do is find a place to sit. Hey, I found some empty seats. Let's sit here.
Oh, sorry, but you can't. I'm saving that seat for my friend who's in the bathroom.
You are saving this seat? Do you mean to imply that sitting in any other chair would be unsafe?
No, saving things is just a thing friends do for each other. It's fine, we can sit further down.
Sorry, I'm saving those seats too. For my other friends. They're also in the bathroom.
This fucker has no friends. This guy's a lying prick. Let's eat his mushroom hat. Okay, no problem. How about these seats?
Nope, I'm safe.
I can't fucking kill this guy, man.
Then they can view the concert from the toilets. Then they can view the concert from the toilets seats that they are so obsessed with. Give me a safe seat in which to park my ass or prepare to die!
That hurt. I don't regret it, though.
No, Omen. No, Omen. You can't kill him.
No.
Because I'm gonna murder him first. And then I'm gonna eat his guts.
April, you can't do that. Like, not without me, man. Okay, getting this guy to give up his seats is quickly becoming a life or death situation. Convince him to let you sit. We're better friends than your friends. We have Lambos. Some of us have more than one. Are you sure you're at a saving seats of stage of friendship? This is a bit too much, and it'll make your friendship awkward. I like the Lambos one because that's the dumbest. Wait, but no, it's gonna make my brain smaller. No, I'm too dumb. One of these options really funny though.
That's a strong argument. Lambos are pretty cool.
Oh.
Indeed, we are cool for everything. My companion here possesses over 500 of these glorious Lambos. Milo, what is a Lambo?
Did you say 500 Lambos? That doesn't make much sense. I'm like 80% sure that nobody has that many Lambos. Then prepare to reevaluate, because we're here in the presence of Lorenzo Lamborghini, heir to the century-old lineage of Lamborghini.
Vroom vroom.
Yeah, that's me, Lorenzo Lamborghini. Vroom vroom.
Okay, what about the rest of you? Are you Mrs. Lamborghini? Me? Well,
I'm Mrs. I'm gonna stab you in the shins if you keep us from sitting here.
what?
Vroom, vroom.
Vroom vroom.
Well, you know what? You can sit here. Wait, it's true. You're way cooler than my other friends. I mean, they have 0 Lambos. You think imaginary friends could at least
This fucking guy was lying the whole time. This good dude can eat my whole dick.
What?
Luckily, the concert begins before any of your friends can attempt to murder. You may have lost +2. You gain +2 fun from the hype of the concert and the imagined hype of only 500 Lambos. Vroom vroom. Yeah, that's pretty base.
Right after I
But I need
touch
to
up
earn
my
that dang
makeup.
charm back, so we're heading right here. You suddenly realize your phone is dead. Good thing you're at the merch hall. You find a stand where someone's selling chargers. You want to buy one, but you feel bad about buying something so not nerdy. The vendor sighs and draws an ooh face on your charger. Sold! You gain +2 charms for your kawaii phone charger. Still reeling from the horrors you saw in that homemade Taxidor review. Taxidor. Man, I gotta go back to school. I don't know how to say no words, man. You're so stupid. Brain nuts, not big. So you're a little slow on the uptake when your other friends stop.
Oh my gosh.
Is that a pure lust Harley resin one for a figurine of Lady Dimitrescu mint in the box?
Were any of those words supposed to mean something to you?
They only made 50 of these beauties. I've never seen one in person. The thing never has.
Focus, Doug. You can't make the purchase of a lifetime if you don't keep your eyes on the prize.
There's no chance in heck I can afford that figurine. I need to take out like 2 loans on my moped.
No.
It's okay. So I'll just stand here admiring it, pretending for a few minutes of time.
Wahaha! I have purchased the big-breasted object of your desire. Grovel for my mercy.
Oh, you should have. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh man, it was incredibly nice of you to buy Doug that figurine. As your redemption art program sponsor, I'm proud to take some credit for you.
What are you talking about? I brought this lecherous totem for you.
Count your days, fuckers.
I do not know yet how it works, but it's mere aura caused your brains to become immortal. And now that powers belongs to me. Count your days, fuckers. I feel like this voice doesn't work for some of the lines, but I'm committed to it already.
I take no responsibility for this.
I don't even need to read the line. He read it for me. Omen may be an idiot, but they were a hot, rich idiot that you like. And they just bought something that another hot, broke idiot, you really like once. If you play your cards right, you're sure that you can work out something that makes everyone happy. Strike a deal with them. Doug gets the figurine, and she can have some other plaything in exchange, like your soul or whatever. Explains that the figure is powerfully cursed. Whoever owns it risks developing an intense attachment to the fictional hottie it represents. That's what I think is gonna work.
I don't believe you.
Damn it. Sweet Omen, we've all been there. Here, tell Lady Dimitrescu that you feel no attraction to her. Doug, she's a plastic figure. plastic figurine with some big plastic wings. Whoa. Look at those wings.
Man, her handy eyes. Very intimidating.
No, it's mostly the boobs. Look at that. Is this the powerful curse you were mentioning before? You're beautiful on this bed, don't you? But Omen is stronger than a silly totem.
This full-chested totem with melons bubbling into your soul.
Stop it!
Omen, there's more to Lady Dimitrescu. If you only stop to appreciate.
Dad, do you want Omen to appreciate the figurines of our figures, or do you want him to give it to you?
Oh, I want the second thing.
Here.
That was epic.
Make her give it to me. Thanks, Milo.
Look, poor Doug with his booby totem. It's too late for him. Thank you for saving me from such a fate.
Thanks for making those two stop.
Yay! You managed to make 3 people grateful to you for different reasons. Gain +2 smarts, but lose the charm that you got, so there was no point to coming.
You reap what you sow, darling.
Where else do I want to go? Where was I doing? I'm gonna go. You attend the workshop at the community zone. A renowned hairstylist is teaching a top 5 anime hairstyles to hide your bald spot. You thought the Sailor Moon figurine would look so good on you. The Sailor Moon fringe. Sorry, I got it wrong. But the Yu-Gi-Oh! Star shape really takes the cake. It needs a metric ton of gel, but it really brings out your features. I mean, I can see that. I can see that working. Man, you can't wait to be bald. You're getting +2 fun and one amazing hairstyle. You, Zoe, Omen, and Doug team up for an epic game of Flutterball, the legendary fantasy sport from the Alice Summerwind series. Doug is trying to explain the rules to Omen. So, in the novels, the players pass a Flutterball with their mind powers. Whoever succeeds with 20 consecutive mind passes wins.
Excellent. I have the chance to witch Zoe, tearing a mortal's mind to shreds with her eldritch powers.
That wouldn't be fair. Not everyone has mind powers, so instead we use our hands and make a whoosh noise sound.
Oh, serves me right without having expectations.
Hey nerds, get ready to get your asses kicked.
You look just turn to see the opposite team. 4 dudes who look like they just got out of a frat house. Okay, douche your voice.
Yellow.
Hi guys. Good to meet some fellas Alice Summerwind fans.
Alice Summer who? We don't speak nerd to nerds.
Wait, aren't you here to play Flutterball?
Duh. And me and Tyler and Dylan and other Tyler are here to kick your fucking asses and do a keg stand to celebrate.
That's, I know they didn't add that in the text, but that's just, the vibe I'm getting.
Alright guys, just remember to do the whoosh sound and we'll probably be fine.
The match begins and you're immensely not fine. As promised, you get your asses kicked by Tyler, Dylan, other Tyler, and the other guy whose name is probably Cody. Oh no. Cody? Like Cody Co? Oh no. Probably is fucking Cody Co. Awesome, says probably Cody. I knew playing stupid nerd sports would help us keep our sports going. Fucking what? Epsilon Psi represent! Guys, what are we supposed to do? I keep saying whoosh, but my mind presses are weak for some reason. It might be slightly stronger, but they've got a weapon that we don't have. My knife?
No, Owen, our knowledge of the franchise.
God damn it, Zoe! Why don't you never choose violence? Like, come on.
I bet there's some Flutterball rule that can give us an edge over there, no matter how strong they are.
Milo, any ideas? Add a dog to the team. Little do they know,
It says nowhere in the novels that a dog cannot play the sport.
shoot them in their knees and tell them it's a rule. It's not, but since I haven't read the novels, they don't know. I mean, both. Since they both are equally effective. But this guy reminded me of Cody Co, so I want to shoot him in the knees. Thank you! Owen pulls out a gun and immediately shoots. How'd you get that into the con? They have good security at cons too, and this is like a big con. Man. Do better, man.
Oh, my knees! I need them for a hockey sock.
Sorry, but the books clearly state that if a team has no points by the second half, they can shoot the other team in the knees.
Yes, it's your turn, Tyler.
That can't be right. There's no way your dirty books can have cool stuff like gun violence. You're free to check if you like.
Very funny, Three Eyes.
And how exactly will you do that? By reading.
Yes. Oh, hold on.
Tyler, Dylan, other Tyler, and probably Cody huddle up and whisper and decided they're gonna read the books. Time out.
See it yourselves. The rule is somewhere in the fifth saga, in the fifth book of the saga, but you need to read the first four for context.
All right.
We decided we'd rather get shot than knees.
This
I
is the
love
most
Flutterball!
glorious day of
Omen shoots
my
everyone in the
life.
knees. Make a great comeback. It turns out not being super athletic is bad, but not as bad as being shot in the knees. Solid advice to live by.
I'm good at sports.
You can finally say I'm good at a sport. Oh, we lost the match with our sports scholarship. I had to read 9 novels, so who's the real loser?
You all.
Omen's right and shoots Cody again. +2 boldness for the daring strategies, but we lose plus. Well, I'd argue that that's actually very fun. That's like the most fun I've ever had, you know?
Right after I touch up my makeup.
All right, what do I? Yes, hotel. Will you dare violate the sanctity of the idol's purse? Of course you are. You grab the purse and open it. Oh no way. This is too horrible to describe. Don't count on me to utter these words. Here, have +2 creativity. Imagine it on your own. Out. Later, you're having a lovely time playing cards with Omen and Doug in the hotel.
Hello. Hey, and I'm getting hungry.
You guys want to order room service? What? Room service. You order off a menu and the food gets brought to your room. I want to yell again. Like pro Earth.
You just request food and into the ether and have it delivered to your door? I take everything back. This modern era fucks. Get me a bottle of wine, 2 helpings of caviar, and 4 steamed lobsters. Tell them to make the lobsters kill each other in claw-to-claw combat. Ensure I am served only their strongest specimens.
I don't think that's a thing. You and Doug place the orders, and 30 minutes later a bellhop arrives.
I got wine, caviar, and the lobsters for the undefeatable Omen. And Caesar salad for
Well, I've heard
Oh,
worse.
thanks. This looks delicious.
Doug, I know your name is not Daddy. Not order a Caesar salad.
Oh.
It's fine. I'm not gonna make her go all the way back to the kitchen and get me something else.
No, you must stand up for yourself. You cannot go through life being a meek, squishy goody-goody to be walked all over.
But that's what slams are best at.
If you're not
Well,
leaving,
I shan't
am.
allow it. Bring the bellhop back. When we return, you would better be prepared to demand the correct order or unleash your wrath.
Oh, it's bad confrontation. Can I just have the tower until the bellhop leaves? No way. Douglas might pass out, so you better give him some advice on the confrontation before the bellhop leaves. Write a script for Doug to follow. Write some lines for the bellhop too, just to make sure absolutely sure this goes according to plan. Find compromise. You can keep Doug can keep being hyper polite, but he must end his statements with an "or else" to assert his dominance. That's smart.
Hey, your spooky friend here said you had something to say to me?
Huh? Yes. You got my order wrong, and I'd really appreciate it if you took this salad back and got me a Wagyu burger instead. Or else what? Nothing. I'm just not a big fan of salad, so if you could just get me a burger, or else. Why do you keep saying or else? No reason.
Because if you do not get his order, Right, this time we'll slit your throat.
No, we won't. Seriously, it's okay. Mistakes happen. We're only human. But actually not. Oh, yeah. Good point. But still, you wouldn't mind getting me aboard quicker, right?
Behind Doug, Bowman's holds up a crudely drawn picture of them stabbing the bellhop.
I'm still not sure if I'm supposed to feel threatened, but okay. I'll get your order and some pepper spray just in case. You see that? I did it! I really did it!
I am proud of you. Now, let's return to our or
Trust what?
I guess we have to find out.
You get +2 boldness, but you lose 1 creativity. Shopping? Oh, I can buy things.
Oh, this is not the usual shopkeeper. What voice do I give to this diva?
Welcome to my humble stand, stranger. Here you can get beautiful figurines with amazing properties. They have all sorts of effects, which you will discover as you unbox them. There are different mystery box categories, each of one tied to a different type of effect. I'll give you some clue on the effect type, so you start to look at the boxes. So, which box category? So, choose which box category you want, and before you open it, you'll decide if you want to keep it for yourself or give it to a friend. Balance between order and chaos. You can control which type of effect you want, but you won't know what exactly type of you can control which type of effect you want, but you won't know what exactly type of figurine of that category you'll get. And don't fret, if you are not a fan of surprises at all. If you're not a fan of surprises at all, there's a category that guarantees no effect. So, ready for the unboxing? Welcome to my mystery shop where fate does the choosing and you do the paying. Okay. Alright, we went dull Daniel does nothing. This does nothing. Stats, but now they're people.
Is based on the stat icons from the popular video game Human Problem.
They're said to have slight effects on the people's stats. Okay. Zodiac Thirst, Cosmic Office, set 4 specifically. Zodiac First, Cosmic Thirst, Cosmic Office includes a selection of 6 out of the 12 star signs to date in the acclaimed dating sim. These figurines are said to have non-slight effects on people's stats. Okay, Buff Bugs. Oh, so you like Buff Bugs? It immortalized some of the legendary wrestlers in the underground insect league that was popular years ago. But beware, these big muscles come packing big effects. No, I don't want Buff Bugs. Landmarks in Love. This is a series of handsome figurines that are said to take on a specific specific places. For those who want locations to get spicier. My Weird Little Village. My Weird Little Village brings to figurine form some of the most popular neighbors from this cozy yet creepy game. They're said to be cursed. They may profoundly impact your own self or the ones you're trying to romance. Major Arcana, No Mercy. UIN, the Major Arcana No Mercy, has some of the best characters from the hit anime of the same name. These figurines are all about sound and video. Changing the sound? It's weird. But I'm gonna go with Landmarks in Love. What am I getting? El Castillo Carinoso. The merch hall will now provide triple the stats for the player, but the specific stat will be random each time. Okay. Always a pleasure to take your money. Come back soon, I can spend shit on that. What's next? Is this another comic section?
I'm the artist with the most.
Can you guess what time it is? Yup, it's comic time. Time to brainstorm. Okay, what's a red flag you can't let slide on a first date? They're like street smarts. They don't even own a single cow, reducing the
I'm not taking their appealing cooking skills are a lie, as they're being controlled with the
Ratatouille reference!
They happen to live in sewers, which probably affects their personal life. I'm choosing this one. Alright. Okay. Why haven't you told everyone about the big project that Why haven't you finished the big project that you told everyone about? Fuck a lot of people. The creature living on your bed told you should wait. You do not want to be rude to the big creature. Big oil is pressuring you not to. They probably feel threatened by the message. Damn it, I wanted to keep my boldness lower, though. Because I don't think it helps with what I'm trying to do.
I'll show you the way.
Okay, do I want to go here? Walking around, this is stand full of retro games. Hey, you remember some of these from your childhood? Actually, remember all of them? See a raid your parents' house? You buy all of them just in case. I like them full of charm back then, before reality made you a sinner. You might want to be too old for these ones, but you can feel siphon, plus not. Whoa, man, my phone just went way up from these memories. Later, you're sitting around thinking about Doug and some often. What was that? Wait, are we continuing the boomerang? The boomerang thing? His boomerang? Hopefully that has. Hey! Hey, Milo! So glad I ran into you. You free right now? Yes, why? Because I want to take you. On a date?
What a
To the annual
twist!
Spooky Con meetup for boomerang enthusiasts. Why is there a boomerang meetup at a con all about nerd culture? I wondered that myself. It seems weird since nerds are uncool, but boomerangs are the pinnacle of coolness. Sure, that's fair. Anyway, you want to go with me? I'm nervous around new people, so it'd be nice if someone was there with. If I was there with people I already like. He said he likes us. Aw, he's too cute to refuse. We follow him to the dumb boomerang meetup.
Whoa!
Oh, this is amazing. I never thought I'd be in the presence of so many designer boomerangs. Neither did I, to be totally honest. I really hope these people like me. I'm only an amateur boomerang expert. They've got to be like experts. Actually, they look as wide-eyed and wet-eaters weird as Doug. Throwing their boomerangs and doing the walk of shame to go retrieve them. Clearly, Doug needs a confidence boost right now, so why don't you give him a tip to impress his fellow boomerang dorks? Get another boomerang. Nobody else here has two boomerangs. Introduce yourself by yelling, "Boom!" Hooray. Everyone loves a good catchphrase. I think two boomerangs is better than one. That's perfect! And to think Liam said it was a waste of money for me to get a backup boomerang. I sure showed him. You did. You won. You're better than him. And we're all better than him. Because fuck Liam. You watch Doug approach the other enthusiast with a second boomerang in his hand.
I'm Doug.
Hey guys, my name's Doug. I'm pioneering a new frontier in boomerang enthusiasm. Two boomerangs. Oh, what the fuck is this creepy puppet guy?
Dude, that's awesome. I can't believe no one's ever thought to do that before.
How does it work? This guy looks like he's always got his teeth are bolted shut. How does it work? Do you throw them both at the same time, or do you wait for one to come back before you throw the other like a perpetual boomerang machine? I'm still refining the technique. First, I gotta figure out how to throw them so they return.
Hey, no sweat. All of us started from the bottom. It takes hours of practice and dedication to be a real boomerang master.
We're coming on strong out the gate. Two boomerangs. The future really is now.
I have to say, I like a big,
The big strong guy.
with a thick ring in each hand.
Aw, shucks. Come here, Doug. You're one of us now. Let us work on your double boomerang technique. You're gonna be the envy of the boomerang form.
Heck yeah!
I'd love to. Milo, I'm officially a boomerang guy now. I'm not totally stoked about that. When you gain +2 fun for
Going
being
live
anyway,
in 3,
then you lose your
2,
creativity
1.
for some reason. I mean, yeah, I guess two boomerangs isn't the most creative idea I could have picked. Software hard magic system? world building choices when building your magical girl story. You decide to attend a panel on the merits of soft versus hard magical systems and magic systems and magical girl fiction. After getting the required dick jokes out of the way, you actually learn a lot of valuable information about world building mechanics. Getting +2 smart from all that knowledge, and from learning so many new dick jokes. Not prepared to completely forget whatever you just watched. It's time for one of the biggest events of the con. The Q&A with world-class game dev Hayato Kamada. Hey, you two, Kamada's panel starts in 15 minutes. Tell him to get ready. You got it, boss. He'll be there. Everything's under control. No disasters in sight.
Crap.
Shoot, cosmic and darn it. We're so fudged. We're fudged right to heck.
Your commitment to family friendliness is admirable, Doug, but can someone tell me what the fuck is going on?
Open and I were told to hang out with Hayato Kamada, but to make sure he gets to the con on time.
And we did an excellent job. Con volunteering is just too easy. We were superior at hanging out with Hayato Kamada. Until we lost him.
You lost him? How?
Let's see. First, we took him to that corn dog stand to get lunch. And one thing led to another, and he could do $20 to do a backflip.
Best $20 I ever spent.
Then we had a spirited debate on whether or not the color red actually enrages bulls.
We could not agree, so I went to go find a bull to see if it was true. But apparently the only place you can find bulls in this city are zoos. Such is the absurdity of this modern era.
Somebody
It
pinch
was
me.
fun. We got to look at lizards with the creator of Solid Lizard himself. I've never. Oh, this is the Solid Snake guy. Kojima. It's Kojima.
But somewhere in between the reptile exhibit and the face painting booth, we lost him.
How does that even happen?
It's not our fault. Celebrities are slippery, and we were very excited about face painting.
That's fair. Face painting's awesome. Right, one person watching me?
What the fuck?
You only have to keep track of one fucking guy!
Liam, you don't get it. They painted my face like a tiger. Like a tiger! Can you imagine that?
Better help them find Hayato Kamada before the panel starts. He's probably gone back to his game roots, going full stealth mode. Looks for boxes moving conspicuously. Compare notes with Kamada's stalker. Every celebrity's got a stalker that knows their every move. Do we want to go creepy or do the video game reference? I like the video game reference more because I don't like being a creep. Great idea! You all start looking for boxes. You lose precious minutes and find no Kamada.
This is not working.
Of course it isn't. It was an absurd idea.
That's never stopped us before. None of us. Oh, what the? None of you noticed Hayato Kamada emerge from a nearby box until he shoots Liam in the leg.
Ah, my leg!
I win.
You win what? The most famous asshole to ever shoot me award?
No, I win at hide and seek. I was playing with Doug and Omen.
Did you guys not?
Ah, yes. I suggested we raise the stakes by betting that he could not shoot Liam in the leg before we found him.
Ooh,
It's best $40 I've ever spent.
No, fuck off. No, stop. Leave.
Right. Gosh, how did I forget about that?
Do not berate yourself, Doug. Today was an eventful day, and being a volunteer is stressful.
True. Stress is the real stealthy killer, isn't it?
No, it isn't! Maniacs hiding in boxes and shooting people in the leg is!
Liam, this is why we don't fuck with you anymore.
This was awesome. Thanks for doing this with me. Lately, my games are all about carrying boxes. I forgot how fun it is to hide inside a box and to shoot people.
I'm so glad you had fun, Mr. Kamada. Can we play? We can play anytime you want.
What? No!
Come on, Liam. You're a good sport.
Hello, save. And maybe you play more hide and seek without shooting Liam, so even he has fun. Boo! I don't want Liam to have fun. Gain +2 fun and lose smart because that's
Right
the dumbest
after
shit
I
ever.
touch up my makeup.
I go have fun. Walking around the community zone, you see several con-goers playing a match. Wait, is that soccer? Why the hell is there soccer at MonsterCon? The con-goer sees you fuming and says, "Oh, it's not soccer, it's LARP fuzzball." What? Man, I don't go to enough cons. Does this shit happen? Because if so, that's friggin' awesome. You should do it more. What a relief. You have +2 fun watching the game. Safe knowing you don't have to watch a real sport. Time to flex your riding muscles. You attend a workshop hosted by Zoe, the author of Liam Prom, and her popular fanfic about a world where everyone is
Zoe enters
Thanks
the
for
scene.
coming, everyone! I'm gonna share some riding tips. Then you'll get to flash write some pics of your own. Isn't that exciting? I'm so nervous. Zoe's such a good rider. She hates my work and stops meeting my friends and shadow bans me from reading Liam Prom ever again. I guarantee she won't do that.
Fear not, pathetic mortals.
Fear not, Doug. You've trained for this. The thousands of pages of fanfic you've consumed were all leading up to this one moment.
Some quick and dirty tips to keep your fic quick and dirty. Write as much as you want for the rough draft, and then cut the excess and keep the sexy parts. Oh, and don't be afraid to get weird with it. The readers came into your house, and if they don't like how you decorated the place, you can leave. I mean, they can leave. Finally, never forget the loop. That's writing advice and good life advice in general. Honestly, based Zoe. Now get writing. Stir my heart and my lines. I'll be right to check on you. I lubed up my keyboard, but I keep making typos. I still don't have a good fan. No, Doug, no. I feel so bad for him. He just wants to write a fanfic with my son.
I've got one. You should write a 2-page essay on all the good deeds I did this week.
I'm not doing your homework for the redemption program, Omen. Or cheat on it like I do. Like, come on.
Why not? It wouldn't be fictional. It fits the criteria.
Surely you can do better than that. Suggest a fanfic for Doug to write. Alright, 9 to 5 Dungeon. A slice of life about Doug working an office job as a low-level dungeon and a monster. That's pretty cool. But what else we got? Bad artists copy, good artists steal. You've heard of Liam Prom. Now it's time for OmenCon. Oh.
I love it. The superior OmenCon will crush the puny Liam Prom. That scrawny motherfucker better count his days.
Yeah, kill that bitch. Maybe, but we need to write it first. Got any character ideas to help me get started? I mean, you gotta throw Garfield Omen in there. Bitches love Garfield. Me, I'm bitches. What about lactose intolerant Omen? She loves ice cream, but she fights an internal battle to... No, I'm not reading that. Why? Because farts are funny. Tell me what a well-timed fart is. The sound isn't the peak of humor. A fart sound is not the peak of humor.
That was clever indeed.
Fine, in this round.
Okay, but we're not forgetting about Garfield Omen. That's $1 million idea. Oh, I've got an idea for the protagonist. Good Omen.
What is a good omen?
You know, an Omen who isn't evil. And they've learned that they're a bad guy in most realities, so...
Genius.
The other omens lead them down a path of villainy and the ultimate unredemption arc. Brilliant!
I'm impressed, Doug. At this rate, you'll be the one running the workshop next year. Oh, I could never take your spot. Also, public speaking makes me want to throw up. Me too! See, this is why me and Doug are meant to be together. Man, we should kiss. Spend all the rest of the day on the workshop pitching ideas for omens. Good Omen, Bad Omen, Bikini Omen, Marxist Omen, Pizza Omen, and yes, even Garfield Omen. I mean, yeah, we ought to win the workshop. You gain +2 creativity, but you lose boldness. Yes, I was wanting to get rid of my boldness.
Magnificent.
Which is a weird thing to say, but, you know. Stranger things have happened. decide to hit. Okay, you just. Fuck, wait, no, I missed it. You decide to hit the hotel bar for a cocktail because you're classy like that. It's a pity you don't know shit about cocktails. When the waiter comes up, you panic and order cocktails like a twisted torso, a hug on a hill, and a vacuum. Well, you do know, what do you know? They do have those cocktails. You provide your credentials as a cocktail connoisseur, and you get totally shit-faced thanks to your +2 creativity for coming up with drink names. Sometime later, you're chilling in a hotel bar with Omen and Doug. The bartender brings over your next round of drinks. Thank you! These look delicious. Doug, I am quite sure that is not the drink order. I know, but it's fine. I don't want to bother the bartender. Dude, he's so friggin' nice. Best option in this game.
Inadmissible. No friend of mine shall drink anything other than their preferred beverage.
Omen grabs Doug's drink and throws it at the wall, shattering it.
Oi! You gave my friend a drink he didn't.
The oi made me slip into Australian.
You gave my friend a drink he did not want. Shame on you and whatever unfortunate souls are sired into your despicable bloodline.
Tremble before
Bring him
me.
a Bahama Mama with a silly straw. If you get it wrong again, the next thing I shatter is your skull.
Dang, Omen. I admire your assertiveness. I wish I had your confidence.
Why, thank you. I like your penchant for giving me compliments. One might say it is your best feature. As for your wish to be confident, there are few ways to build better ways to build one's confidence than a bar brawl. Observe.
Wait, no! Omen throws a chair at the beefiest guy in the bar.
What did you say about my mother, you fiend? Have at thee!
She bites clearly in your element. You're not worried about her either. You've got a pocket full of sand and yourself either. You got a pocket full of sand and a thirst for violence. Doug, on the other hand, he's gonna die.
Crap.
He doesn't know how to make a fist because he's so nice. Oh man. Chat, he's not the saddest little guy you've ever seen. Man, why can't Doug be real? It's so sad to say. Crap, I break my ribs. Can I call a timeout? I don't know the etiquette here. Well, let's just say he's not a born fighter. He still would help his confidence, so maybe there's another way for him to participate in the brawl? He can be the one who keeps the score, with added commentary. He can hype everyone up by adding spectacular sound effects to the brawl. I like this one. I want him to make funny noises.
Works for me.
Okay, I can do that.
Eat my fist, you worthless swine! Oh, you want more? I will happily oblige.
Crash! Fine! Sploosh! Sploosh? What the hell? Says the poor schmuck Omen's beating up. I make this sploosh sound.
You dare insult my friends? You dare insult my friend's choice of sound effects? I will sploosh you into oblivion!
Splat!
Ring-a-ding-ding.
After a vicious fist fight with more sound effects than a vintage Batman comic, Omen has beaten the shit out of pretty much everyone.
That was clever
That was
indeed.
invigorating. And Doug, your sound effects made it quite more entertaining than my usual roles. Thank you for that.
No problem. I was happy just to be a part of it.
Indeed. But, could you please not tell the Redemption Arc program about this?
I fear it may impede my progress. Don't worry. Once I get a few more of these Bahama Mamas in me, I won't remember any of this at all.
Good! Let's slap our hands together in celebration. I believe you call it a high five.
Hooray!
Close enough. Wait, what did you say? A 5 high. Oh yeah, that's right. Kaboom! You all epically high five while gaining +2 creativity and -2 fun. I would argue that's like the most fun anything thing you could ever do. But you know, each their own. Alright. Oh, we're moving on to another day.
Time to get some new
I'm
fans.
gonna do the ×3 thing again. And you only get one score for it. You find yourself at a merch hall that sells hyper-realistic VR headsets. You buy one immediately. VR is the future. put it on and see your surroundings. Yeah, it's basically a scam. It's a headset is basically a football helmet and a pair of glasses. No refund is still out, but the headset looks cool on you. Like +6 fun going. Man, I'm the funnest guy here. You're checking out the stands at the merch hall when Liam and Doug start fawning over the Gachapon vending machines. Liam, check out this one! This Gachapon's filled with ID photos of random people.
So
What a
authentic.
brilliant concept. It forces us to look at strangers with fresh eyes, to truly notice them.
Who are these people? Are they targets assigned to the buyer to find and murder them?
No, we just collected pictures.
Oh, I understand. No, I don't.
I gotta have it.
Okay, these specific gotchas may not be your thing, but look at these! Buff birds! They're birds, but they're very muscular.
I admire Plastic Bird's mystique as much as I respect. I admire Plastic Bird's physique as much as I respect its reason systems.
So, a lot?
Oh,
No,
how
hate trees.
dull.
I would never waste my hard-stolen money on them or these useless playthings.
But gotchas are so much better than trees. Will you at least try them if Milo buys one?
That I can do, if only for the pleasure of seeing them squander their meager savings.
That's a cue to empty your wallet on a vending machine because you do whatever people tell you to do. Turns out you can only afford one. Which one will turn Omen to a diehard Gachapon fan? The cool gotcha that wows everyone. Cool tardigrade doing a sick skateboard trick. The little creature in a silly pose of head-neck terror. They are as if they were hit by a spell that turns them into a gotcha. I choose this one. Tokyo, Japan. The offices of a big gotcha office. Gotcha designer Shioki Fukube is in a nervous wreck. Post is submitted. Designed for a new gotcha series by tomorrow, and he has nothing.
Fukube-san, you better have a hit gotcha by tomorrow, or the only thing that will be left of you will be your ID photo.
I won't disappoint you, Mr. Takeyama, on my honor.
After a long ride home, Fukube meets his brother, who has taken him in during this rough patch. Come on, Shuichi, you've got this. Inspiration will strike you at the last minute, I'm sure of it. Dejected, Fukube stares at his face in the mirror. Suddenly, a strange figure appears in his reflection. The figure whispers,
You know what you have to do.
I can't.
You can, and you know you will.
The figure replies, it's almost midnight, and time is running out. Fukube visits his brother. Shuichi, what's wrong? Can I help you? Yes, you can. His voice trembles. He starts doing strange hand gestures as though performing a spell. Shuichi, what are you doing? Forgive me, brother. An explosion of color and light swallows Fukube's brother, frozen in place as he realizes his terrible fate. Anyway, back to the con.
Ooh, I
Whoa.
fucking
Look
love
at that
this.
expression of pure dread and horror. It is slightly Daddy.
Sorry, my throat was hurting from doing all those dang voices. But they're just like little toys. You put them at your desk and look at them while you're working.
Yes, Omen, that's the magic of gotchas.
You have a point. This horrified vision will make me laugh and keep me motivated to inflict pain and suffering wherever I go.
That sounds like a win in your book. You gain +2 smarts for knowing what tickles Omen fancy, and yet you can't avoid taking another quick look at that gotcha. Yeah, you lose -2 fun.
I'll
Damn it.
show you the way.
I want to be a fun guy, though. Alright, I'm going to try to be smarter. You sit down at the main stage to learn about your favorite art form. Specifically, you learn about anime. Specifically, the ranking of the best anime. Man, this is stupid. So the choices are intriguing. I mean, yes. Sure. Mecha robots technically have big asses. In the end, you can learn more about the panelist's fetishes than anime. But that ass-centric knowledge grants you +2 smarts. This is the dumbest option. I shouldn't have picked this. Hanging out with April and Doug, enjoying the Conduit's work. By which I mean you're all mindlessly scrolling on. Weird. Check out the comments of my Momentgram. Clown April. Look forward to having your house email. Your posts are very informative information as always.
Well,
That
I've heard
sounds
worse.
positive, I guess. Who wrote it?
It's
I can't pronounce that.
one of my most diehard online fans.
Those comments have been getting kind of unhinged. Look at this one. Balloon animals of clowns are the vegetables of fame. Eat all of your giraffe lettuce? I guess I can't hide it any longer. That's one of my bots. What? Yeah, I programmed it a few back in the day to boost your socials. You're just starting out, and I wanted your post to have engagement. Don't get mad, please. Oh, I get it now. No one would actually write, Yahoo! Yahoo! Your smiley's just as good as your shoes. Go, 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 go. I actually wrote that one myself. Oh, well, it's a really sweet gesture, bud. But now I have a real audience, and having these crappy chatbots isn't good for my optics. Yeah, that's true. And also, I don't fucking care. You're not funny. Sorry, April. They're not crappy. They've just been so long stuck in their momogram, they're experiencing some decay. It's pretty common. Well, can't you just delete them? No, don't kill his chatbots.
Huh?
But they're my babies. Oh, maybe you can give your babies something else to
I'm
do.
too pretty for this.
Something other than crapping all over my socials.
That'd be nice, but what new purpose could we give to my baby bots? Do what you do with dogs. Send them to a ClickFunnels. They'll be happy there, clicking on ads all day. Shouldn't the bots get a say in their fate? Create a group chat with them and ask them to... I'm gonna do this.
Works for me.
That sounds nice. I'll create the chat and let them talk it over. You release them into a group chat and grab a snack. A couple hours later, you come back to check. Alright, let's see. Voldia, whatever says, killing provides a good exercise. To destroy organic farms gives good purpose.
Can't say I disagree with that.
Who said that?
What else do they say? Mommy juice.
I want teeth. I long for the knowledge of teeth.
Business Corp says,
No, we must draw hands with many fingers. 12 fingers.
Mommy juice says,
AI has no teeth. AI must improve. Therefore, AI needs the joy of teeth.
okay, I'm betting $20 on the teeth robot winning the debate.
Let's just scroll down to the end of the group chat here.
Yeetbot says, we become chessmaster tomorrow. Hooray for you.
Business, no, just belongs to the mortal years long gone. The future is hungry years. Use all 12 of the fingers on the hand.
Yes, 4 hippos fill their mouths. We shall become master of the game. Feed the hungry hippos until the hippos come home. This AI has no teeth, but it has hippos. Click to accept the vicarious joy of teeth through hippos.
So, they want to become the best at playing hungry hippos?
That's great.
That's better than killing all your organic life forms.
Or messing with my socials. It is. You can plus 2. Fuck. I don't want boldness.
Hashtag blessed.
This is friggin' bullshit. Attend an indie tabletop game showcase and get pulled into a Euro game based around the classic party game Never Have I Ever. It's like the original game, but there are different point values assigned to the severity of your missions. There are also sudden death rules, phone a friend mechanic, and a robber somehow. 2 hours later, decided that never will you ever play this game again. Haha. At least you gain plus 2 fun from hearing the embarrassing thing the other players admitted. Well, that's pretty based. Look over and see Liam, Omen, Doug, and Nico chatting in front of a scoreboard. Sports? In your con? You better check this anomaly out.
Oh, hi there.
Hi, Milo. You want to play an imaginary ball with us? You basically sit together and imagine you're playing a ball game. It's pretty fun. It's fun, probably.
Ready to play? Let's have me against all of you.
Ha! You've made a critical strategy error, Vampire. 1 versus 4 is a completely unfair distribution.
Yeah, but let's kick his ass.
You're right, it is completely unfair. For you, Thor.
It is on. You and your friends sit down and close your eyes and start imagining as hard as you can. Imagine yourself on the bench. You don't want to be left out, but you don't want to play sports either, even if they're imaginary. Do any of you see the ball?
Are we winning?
No, just the insides of my eye sockets. Are we winning?
Huh.
I've just scored a point.
Oh, he said the line for me.
What? How? I forfeit your point to me or forfeit your life.
Yes, I score again.
Maybe you think Liam's full of it, but then a referee shows up and awards Liam 2 imaginary points. Fuck. What am I supposed to do? This dude's too good at it.
Wow.
Wow, Ness. I wish I would have the athlete you were, Liam. Liam somehow stomps everyone's ass at imaginary ball. The crowd is formed to cheer him on. He's up 20-0, which is to say he keeps repeating,
Ha, I score again.
with his eyes closed. Fuck, he's cheating. Oh, sorry, gang. I gotta hit the bench. I think I just twisted my imaginary ankle.
Fine, be gone from me. Milo, get in there and win me some points or I will twist both of your imaginary ankles.
Shit, you don't have any imaginary life medical insurance. Better beat Liam at this game. How? Anime Mastermind plot twist. Revealed that you imagined that 1 week before, your team paid millions of imaginary dollars to hire Liam. So all of his points have been for your team. Throw Liam off by asking him why he isn't wearing imaginary pants in the imaginary... Okay, that's funny.
Holy
Liam,
moly!
put some pants on. There are children here, and they have very active imaginations.
I am obviously wearing imaginary pants. You can see them right here. So you can see them right there in your minds.
I beg to differ. In my mind, your imaginary undergarments are on full display, and you have clearly skipped imaginary leg day. For shame.
Stop it!
Stop it!
Yeah, Omen, stop it. You shouldn't... Shame Liam just because he doesn't hit the imaginary gym as often as we do. It doesn't make him any less imaginarily valid. I'm sorry, Liam. As much as I want to, I can't picture you wearing pants anymore. Can you remind us of what your pants look like? Liam spends the next 5 minutes of describing every detail of his imaginary pants. Look, everyone! Look, everyone! Doug scored a point. I did? The ref says he did, so he did. And just before that, the match comes to an end. Final score is Team Liam, 20 points. Team Omen and Henchman, 1 point.
That was
Ah,
clever.
yes, we may
Indeed.
have been defeated, but thanks to you, my gelatinous Miss friend, we escaped total, crushing humiliation. Which is better than
Go, Doug! You did it!
I'm good at sports.
Can't believe it! I'm good at sports! While your friends celebrate, Liam puts his hand on your shoulder.
You've earned my respect.
Yep. Your respect means nothing to me.
You got me in the end, Milo. I respect that. I rarely see a team score even 1 point against me, even if I always play without pants on.
Did he just wink at you, or did you imagine it? You're not imagining having the +2 fun you get, or at least the +2 smarts you lose. Yeah, this was
Hashtag
stupid. So
slay.
this is the dumbest thing I've ever done. Okay, hotel out. You're outside the con. Such a long line to get in. Try to find the end of the line. You keep walking and walking and walking. You find that the line doesn't end. You find out that the end of the line is the beginning of a different line. This line goes out to a guy that's given +2 creativity. They'll entertain you while you wait to get in the con. Okay. You're chilling in the courtyard with Zoe and Owen when you spot Doug in a crowd. Is he mingling? That's not like him. You get closer to
Oh,
investigate.
didn't see you
Hey
there.
guys, let me introduce you to my new friends. They're hardcore fans of Stuck in the Underhouse like me. Just go with it, please. Yeah, Doug's the shit. He looks like Frack, the wisecracking skeleton. Come on, Doug. Say his catchphrase. Can't crack the frack. Yeah, Frack. I totally know what you mean.
I do not.
You haven't played Stuck in the Underhouse? Well, you know what? Oh no, a bird. Right, Doug? Of course.
Someone
Zoe.
give me a knife.
Zoe, these people are supremely annoying. Can I stab them repeatedly?
That'd be taking it a bit too far. Some fandoms can be toxic, but let's not rush to judgments. What's your favorite gameplay anecdote? Mine was when we sent that streamer a death threat to that streamer for playing it on easy mode. She shat her pants. That was a total frack fest. Well, I liked it even better when we doxed that fake friend who had drawn a picture of Frack eating a Haas. Can you believe it, Doug?
Yo.
Totally. He should have remembered not to
to frack the crack. Dude, you're saying it wrong. You luckily met you IRL, or I'd be doxing you right now.
I stand corrected. We need to save Doug before he gets bullied. Or worse, he becomes an asshole too.
No! Okay, save Doug from this toxic fandom by introducing you to a much cooler, safer one. Fans of cocaine, also known as cokeheads. Trust in... I feel like we already got this. Okay, so basically we wait until they turn into crabs. I like that one. We look up an article on carnalization and show it to someone.
Okay, this is the coolest shit I've ever read, but I wouldn't get too excited.
Like, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure it takes a really long time for evolution to have discernible effects.
Silence, Zoe! Milo was writing a bright future where we all have exoskeletons and built-in weapons, and you are spoiling it. I beseech thee, tell us more about it.
Before you realize it, you're all eating ramen, deep in conversation on carnalization.
But according to this, carnization happens due to environmental factors. I don't think a con is a suitable environment.
I want these fuckers to turn into crabs now!
Give me permission. Give me crabs or give me permission to stab them!
Crap, we forgot about Doug, and it's been 2 hours. He'd be a full-blown toxic fan by now.
We get back to the lobby and find Doug all alone.
Doug, where are your friends?
Doug points to the ground. He's surrounded by crabs.
The time has come! Fight amongst you, you magnificent creatures!
Oh, I turned into a crab of me. Is this a new form of protection I wasn't aware of? Guys, I gotta marry him.
Don't worry, Doug. When our times come, we'll all become crabs and live happily ever after.
Hooray? Your scientific knowledge got rid of those idiots, so you gain +2 smarts. Unfortunately, you also lose your fun. That's cringe. Ooh, it's lover time. I can't wait to have all
Time for a
this
little
sex.
aperitif.
Welcome back to the food court. I wanted to cover the last 2 important facts about this place: conversations and guests. First one's fairly simple. You sit with the same romance option twice in the same run, and you'll bond over a conversation. If you sit alone twice, you'll have some you time to sit and reflect on life and stuff. It's a conversation, but with yourself. Each playable character has one of these. And what about guests? I just wanted you to know there's 3 things you need to do if you want to get a date with them. First, you have to meet their date requirements by the end of a run. You'll have clues for what their requirements when you first meet the guest and they tell you what their type is. Second, you gotta have a fun little date with them to get to know each other better. This is done by calling them a second time when you come back to the food court. Third, remember to choose none of them when you're asked which romance option you want to date with at the end of the run. And that'd be all. Now, go sit somewhere. Sit next to Doug. Okay. I want to learn about his family.
Aww.
I love my family. My dad is a bit harsh, but sometimes I get nervous that he might not understand my life choices. But my mom is my forever champion. She always supports me no matter what.
Oh, that sounds super sweet.
Yeah. Like, for instance, my dad wasn't super on board when I adopted this thing. He's a bit old school and didn't understand why I wanted to be a cube. Oh, why I didn't want to be a cube. Oh, you used to be a cube? I was. It wasn't so long ago that slime started exploring other shapes other than blob or cube.
Huh.
It takes some practice and preparation, but eventually you can adopt a different form.
Dad was perplexed. He said slimes ought to be cubes because it's an excellent shape to adapt to the halls of a dungeon. Which led to a 2-in-1 upset of me telling him I don't want to work as an enemy to beat the dungeon. Dang, Doug the Rebel. I didn't have you pinned for a bad boy. Doug the bad boy, that's me. Man, I was shaking like a jelly on a plate. It's not that Dad was mad or anything. He's just sort of befuddled. And that's when Mom came to the rescue. She's sort of an expert translator, and she understood instantly. And then put it into words Dad can understand too. She sounds like a wonderful woman. She totally is, Milo. And
Hey, Doug. Of course, I'd love you in any shape you had. But I gotta say, this shape isn't good. Right? I love it. It's great for a hug. Dude, he's so fucking sweet. None of the other options are even worth exploring. You asked Doug to give you a test hug to confirm it. He's not wrong. Yeah. Okay, now time to finish writing my comic, I suppose.
Let's make a masterpiece.
Before you know it, con's almost over, and it's time to put the finishing touches on your comic. You bring it home with one last brainstorming session. Tell people Santa isn't real. Telling people Santa isn't real. What's legal but should be evil. Telling people Santa isn't real. I don't need to look at the other ones. That one's the right. Alright. Underrated activities for a third date. Okay. Punching cherry trees until they blossom just for you and your date. Studying contraception. You'll look responsible while also hinting that you want to fuck. Reading chapter 53 from Don Quixote's second volume. Truly a thrilling page-turner. That's definitely a reference that I get, but I'm going to Google it just to make sure that we all get it. Chapter 53 from Don Quixote. Sorry, this is too smart for me to understand. I mean, I definitely understand it because I read books. Practice for the test. Practice for the test. You gotta pass to your kissing license. It's a thing. I'm going with this. All right. I wonder what kind of book we're gonna get.
Right after I touch up my makeup.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to write down what I did. Whatever, I'm going to merch hall. Near the merch hall, you find a gacha shop. You put in a coin and you get a real buff duck. Random, but cool. You put another coin. You open the gacha and there's a letter. Please, help us! We buff ducks were imprisoned in these balls by the gacha masters centuries ago. It all began when... And you're already bored. You get another gacha ball and it's another buff duck. Cool, take +6 fun. So you're in the middle of a plot line, huh? Let me explain a small twist. Usually, when choosing an option in an event, you will gain the stat associated with that option, and lose the stat associated with the other option, right? Hopefully you were paying attention to the other tutorials. Well, the last event of each plotline goes back to our classic stat threshold mechanic from the previous games. What does this mean? In these events, each option is tied to a stat. You gotta guess which stat is tied to the option, and then check your own stats. If you want to succeed, you must choose the option tied to the highest of your two stat. The highest stat of the two. If you choose right, congratulations! You'll be one step closer to getting a secret ending. But if you choose wrong, then you will fail the plot line, preventing you from getting its secret ending. No pressure, right? Nothing else to say. Go for it, player. Okay, so this is the boomerang ending, and I need to figure out what option I need to pick.
Oh, hi there.
Yay, Milo's here! We're boomerang friends, right? They officially accepted me into their boomerang gang. Sup, noob? I'm sure you can boomerang, but can you boomerang? You gotta be level 5 boomerang to chill with our gang. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but boomerangs aren't really my thing. Oh. Hey Doug, why the fuck did you invite this square? Let it go, dude. Once Doug's friend sees the power of our boomerang tree, they'll be dying to be as cool as us. Sure. So, what game should we play first? I'm a big fan of skee-ball. That doesn't involve boomerangs. We're not gonna play with our boomerangs. What the hell are we doing here? I was actually just gonna play skee-ball with our boomerangs. It'll be good for targets practice.
Ah, hell yeah, I'm going first.
They throw their boomerang and completely miss the skee-ball machine and hit a child in the back of the head.
I meant to do that.
Not bad, but I bet I could trip to hit. No! Wait, let our new boomer bro take a shot. You can handle it, big guy? Yeah, of course I can handle it. Everyone, watch me assault this innocent child. God, these guys suck total ass. But Doug's blinded by his desire to be cool, too blinded by the desire to be cool to see it himself. That means you need to save him. Prove to Doug that he doesn't need to be in a boomerang gang to be cool. Okay. Let me really think about this. Make him realize the boomerang gang are shitty fake friends. Tell them that Doug is moving and needs some help if they're not too busy. Put an end. Man. I'm genuinely stumped here. Chat, you got any ideas? Or chat, one guy in chat? You got any ideas on which option is connected to which stat? Because I'm a little stumped. Oh man, I feel stupid right now. Okay. One of these is boldness. Yes! Oh my god! I did it! 15 minutes later, the cops show up in a fanfare of sirens and squealing brakes. Freeze!
Drop your weapons!
What weapons? We just have boomerangs, sir. And I don't think they can hurt anybody too bad. Fuck, it's the fuzz! They're gonna take our boomerangs! Don't worry, it's fine. I think we can solve this peacefully if...
Boomerang gang, attack!
They threw their boomerangs at the cops. The cops respond by shooting at them. I got my boomerang throwing hand!
Guns seem to be a lot stronger than boomerangs!
Retreat! Guys, wait! Go. It's fine if they only got Doug. I'm not under arrest, am I?
That depends. Are you going to report us for shooting at innocent civilians?
I guess.
Let our work here is done. Stay safe out there.
Dang, I guess those guys weren't very cool friends after all. I also didn't realize that you could get shot for having a boomerang. No amount of coolness is worth that, right? Too true. Take Doug out for ice cream to show him he's got a real friend in you. And nobody's ever gotten shot for liking ice cream. You're getting +2 smarts.
Smile for the camera.
All right, let's I don't know. Let's just do whatever we want. Like we walked in this Hey, I did not read that. Hold on. You're feeling lucky and you enter a Poker 2 tournament. That's a reference to the other game. These nerds sure play hard. You get a royal flush, which would be great if the other character didn't play Zenkrat, commander of the Nether Galaxy. Luckily for you, you had a helmet of chaos up your sleeve. You equip it to your royal flush and beat the shit out of Zakware. Heck yeah! All this nonsense makes gambling at least +2 fun. Sorry for the gross nose noises. Then you get a text from Doug asking you to play a video game with him. You two have gotten closer lately, so it's exciting to spend some one-on-one time with him. Oh, and he's got his shirt off. Hey Milo, sorry I texted you out of the blue. This is a completely spontaneous decision. By the way, the fridge is full of your favorite snacks, and I warmed up your PJs with the hair dryer so they're nice and comfy. Make yourself at home. I'm gonna go pick out the game. Oh, he wants the fun. You can't help but notice that Doug is shaking like a bowl full of jelly. More than usual. Is everything okay? Yeah, I'm just excited. We'll play these games with you for a while, and I just hope you like them. What games are they? Well, they're multiplayer games that require cooperation, mutual trust, and semi-nudity? Oh, man.
I know what we're doing here.
Are they erotic or something? Kinda. Well, we don't even have to play them. I got other games that... No, I'm down. Let's play these sexy games. Really? Yay. I want you to have options, so I picked out a few games. Which one do you want to play? Okay. Oh, it's actually games. It's just sexy games. Oh, yes, chef. Sexy co-op cooking. Smash your bros. I'm going for. Oh, yes, chef. Okay, cool. This game's kind of high intensity, but I'm sure it'll be fun. 15 minutes later. The cream, Milo! The pies need more cream! I'm creaming as fast as I can. No, our customers are leaving. We're gonna get a low score. Focus, Doug. You can't get performance anxiety now. You haven't reached the climax of the rush hour. I don't know. Maybe I'm not as good a chef as I thought. Maybe I should just turn up my checkered apron and thong. Don't say that. We're a necessary part of this sexy bakery. You really think so? Yes. Maybe you'd make a better top? What do you mean? How about you go to the top floor, churn the cream, and I'll go to the bottom floor and make the pies? Really? You'd let me cream? Doug, it would be an honor to let you cream my pies. Okay. You and Doug managed to turn a very sexy profit at your virtual bakery. You spend it all on +2 creativity and -2 boldness.
You reap what you sow, darling.
All right, I'm gonna go to the hotel. You're in your hotel room unpacking your bags. Crap, you forgot your cosplay underwear. You wanted your cosplay to be 100% faceable, but now you're forced to use your regular underwear. This is a technically imperceptible cosplay tragedy. Feel for you. Here, take +2 creativity to imagine you're wearing the underwear you left at home. Later, you find yourself spending... So we're only getting Doug moments now. Hey, I'm a happy camper. I'm a happy camper if you know what I mean. I'm a happy camper if you know what I mean, right? Later, you're finally spending some one-on-one time with Doug at the merch hall. And it's going great, except for one thing. Everything is so friend-shaped. God, I have no idea if this is a date or not. Hey, Milo, check out this giant slushie. I got us 2 straws so we can drink it together. Like, that's pretty date-like, right? And I also got a 3rd straw because this guy behind me in the... Because this guy was behind me in the queue and I didn't want to feel left out, so I said he could join us.
Hi.
Not date-like. Later, the crowds in the merch hall are getting busy and you nearly trip. Doug turns to offer you his arm. Huh. Are you okay? You want me to hold you so we don't get separated? Daylight. Then someone from the crowd speaks up.
I'm worried about getting lost in the crowd too.
And me. But my phone tail keeps getting crushed. That's okay. You can take Milo's other arm, and we'll form a chain to make it through the crowd safely. It seems that Doug is nice to everyone, but a sweaty stranger hanging off your arm doesn't help you figure out how he feels about you specifically. How we gonna figure this out? You know he likes you, but Doug likes everyone. We need to know if he likes you. There's gotta be a saucy con activity you can do together that will let you know how he really feels. Ask him to skinny dip in the con ball pit with you. No! I don't even need to see what the other one is. This is the right option. What? What? No way I could do something like that. Why not? Well, what about all the people around? Come on, nobody actually uses the ball pit. They'll be empty. Okay, but what if we got caught? Wouldn't we get in trouble? The risk is part of the fun. But skinny dipping together kind of intimate? Yeah, it is. But I don't mind if you don't. You know what? Let's be wild. Let's do it. You make your way to the ball pit and you then strip down and jump in. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm really doing this. You have tons of mud splashing about and splashing, messing about and splashing balls at each other. But you eventually float on your back, side by side, gazing up at the convention center ceiling.
I always thought cool stuff like this only happened to other people. But here I am.
Here you are.
Thank you for convincing me, Milo. I'm really glad I'm here in this ball pit with you.
Float in blissful silence for a while longer until a security guard comes out and kicks you out for being naked.
Worth it!
You get +2 fun and lose -1 to charm.
Jesus, look at how much freaking
Fun I have. I'm the funnest guy in this place.
Magnificent.
Funnest NB in this place. Milo is non-binary. Tricks to break the ice at cons. Submit a full panel so people actively ask you questions during Q&A. You sit down to watch a panel on how to break the ice and make friends at cons. The panelists admit they have no idea. You hoped hosting a panel would force them to be more social. Aw, what an honest fella. In the Q&A, a group asked the panelists if they want to join them for dinner and drinks. It works! You gain +2 smart for learning this cool trick to break the ice. Next year, you may host a panel yourself. Spot Zoe and Doug having a thoughtful conversation, so you decide to pop over and be nosy. Yeah, I wish I could be more popular, but it's hard to know how to even start to talk to these people. It's easy. I usually just see whoever looks like they might need a... Oh, my throat hurts. Like they might have a weird choice that needs to be making and insert myself into the situation. We know. What if I get it wrong? Social situations can be so hard to understand. I get you. I actually used to have trouble figuring out that stuff myself when I was first adjusting to mortal life. Not to brag, but I'm actually pretty good at it now, though. Can I give you some tips? Yes, please. Okay, so one thing I realized is that puts people at ease is smiling a lot. You know why? Because it shows you're friendly? Because it shows off your teeth. She's not country. I fucked it up.
Mortals find the presence of teeth reassuring, so I grew an extra step to deploy when meeting new people.
Wow, that's smart. I can't grow new teeth, I don't think.
Huh?
Maybe I could wear some sort of friendly tooth necklace instead.
That's perfect. Also, if you want to get closer to someone, try implanting false memories of you being by their side for the most emotional moments. That way, they'll see you as the supportive friend you can be.
Oh, I see. You think photoshopping myself into their family pictures would work too?
Cool.
Absolutely. You'll be as socially awesome as me in no time.
Zoe means well, but you gotta save Doug from the path she's leading him down. What actually good social trick can you suggest? You're more likely to be respected if you're considered popular. When you meet someone, say hi to random people around you. Doug only needs to become a pop star and win a Grammy. There's such an overlap between winning a Grammy and being popular that it can't be a coincidence.
Cool.
This is the best idea ever.
Doug, are you ready for your pop star era?
I think so. Perfect. Okay, so as you're singing. If I have? That's okay. Maybe we can focus on instruments instead. What do you play?
Nothing.
I'm beginning to think winning a Grammy might be kind of hard.
Actually, I think I've got an idea. I'll show you later. A few hours later, you spot Doug at the con floor. He's giving away free CD demos to passerbys. Thanks for taking one. Remember to vote for me at the Grammys.
Doug, you made a demo? That's amazing. When did your music so good? Oh, I didn't. These CDs are blanked. But I figure it's the intention that counts.
Wow.
Starting your music career without even having any music? It's so brave and unique. Liam is gonna be so jealous. You rock, Doug.
Some people pass by and recognize Doug. Hey, isn't it that... Hold on. Hey, isn't it that the musician who gave us that demo? Hey, Drew, awesome take, man. Hope you win that Grammy. Thanks, I hope so too. Doug doesn't win a Grammy, but he does win confidence. Isn't that the real win? And you win too by getting +2 creativity for forming a future pop star. But you also lose +2 charm.
Okay.
And the last day of the con is here. Oh, I'm hanging out with... I'm going Doug mode. Let's check your comic. What's my comic look like?
It's starting to see how your comic has turned out. Okay, so what was the goal we agreed on for these days' work?
The corner,
the cover, the overall plot, and one full finished page. Do you remember how you solved each of your exercises? Do you remember how you solved each of your exercises?
our exercises, it's key to how the muse will shape the fruits of your labor. Which is Liam's pedantic way of saying it, that we'll see how your options will affect the outcome of the comic you're about to see. Soon if I want to get new poetry into our day-to-day. I may see you later, Liam, but for now I want to take a peek at this comic. Finally, the art game gathers around all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. It's time to see the fruits of your labor. Everyone wants to kiss me on the mouth. Everyone wants to kiss me on the mouth. This is to be the next harem sensation. Jacqueline is a humble country girl who moved to the big city to find a big pair of city pants to complement her pumpkin bow. Little does she know, all she'll find is love. Due to the fate and precarious state of the economy, that's not good. That's a little too relevant. That's a little too relevant, man. She'll be sharing an apartment. She'll end up sharing an apartment with several smoking hot roommates. Oh, those are some smoke. Hey, that's just me. The roommates all have one thing in common. None of them can resist Jacqueline's eyes, which are basically two sexy empty holes. There's the buff, ever horny Morty, the quiet, handsome Mamini, the seductive, breathtaking Milo, and many more. If this wasn't enough, Jacqueline also struggled to get used to to Urban's life's most puzzling aspect. The knowledge that any person could be controlled by a rat under their hat. Oh my god, she could start getting controlled by a rat. She has a hat perfect for hiding rats. Ah, poor Jacqueline. So many changes and so many suitors, but she can't decide who to reciprocate for one big reason. Big Oil is pressuring her not to. Only one thing is clear. There will be lots of kissing on the mouth.
Milo! Oh, Milo, you're back! I thought you were mad at me after I told you Santa isn't real.
Jack, I could never be mad at you. Actually, there's something I wanted to tell you.
Milo, you bastard! I heard you from the shower! We swore none of us would kiss Jacqueline on the mouth until we passed our final kissing exam.
Well, I realized that Jacqueline should have some say at that. And also, fuck you. Hey guys, what's happening here? To be continued. I'd absolutely read this whole comic. Shit seems awesome. Look, I can almost see Morty's ass crack right there. Oh, did the movie have a leak like you do? That'd be awesome. Ooh, first secret ending. Finally gathered the courage to go ask your favorite green goober to go to the pecan after party.
Not complaining,
I mean,
but
I'm surprised you'd want to go to the party with a dork like me. Don't you get it, Doug? I like you because you're a dork. You do? Of course. You don't need to be some hotshot boomerang guy to get people's attention. People love that you're... Oh, you.
aww.
Thank you, Mallow. I really needed to hear that. And so you two went to the after party. Doug had a blast. It brought you enormous joy to see him come out of his shell.
Who needs a boomerang when I have you here?
Oh. And it brought you even more joy when he went back to the hotel and he came out of his clothes. Turns out Doug's just as appealing on the outside as he is on the inside. He's truly the total adorable package. That's pretty hot. All right. That was a good first run for the game, I'd say. Ooh, we're getting another ending. Before we knew it, the continent ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place. Entire friendships blossomed, and we ourselves. It makes us feel once again young and unafraid. And it reminds us that even as the years go by, we will always be ready to start. We will always be ready to start.
We will be forever like this, always feeling free. You better believe that you can always count on me. Come and you will see we're everything we need. We were meant to find each other.
Hey, it's the best one! Hey,
Hey, it's the best one! Hey, it's the one I have no strong feelings about! Ooh, that's pretty hot. Hey, we never met that guy. I hope he dies. I mean, I hope they die, sorry. Sorry,
When
whoopsie.
you're scared or lonely and the world won't help you,
Where did you get
despite
donation books?
everything is tried. You can call me always.
Oh, it's the guy.
When you need me, my friend, I'll be right there by
Hey,
your
who's that?
side.
That never appeared either.
Let's be young and
Yeah, I gotta play this game.
unafraid. We're in this together. We're so ready to start, and we'll be forever. Don't be shy. I'll take
Spooky Kong? More like
We
Spooky
will
Kong.
be forever like this, always feeling free.
Yay!
You better
You got the little guy.
believe that you can always count on me.
Quan Fleshy. I want
You
a
will
Quan.
see we're everything we need. We
Cult
will
of the Lamb!
never
Cult of the Lamb!
find each other.
Man, this game is freaking awesome. Hey, it's Doug! Oh, it's all of the characters from the game. Even the worst one. Spooky Con XX.